Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Are you daft? Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ!
With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes were filled to Phil with so much time to kill. He promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge toward because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it treat, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for today, Sunday the 23rd of August 2026. I hope you've all had a very fun, enjoyable weekend. Originally, I was not planning to do a bingo today, but I mean, I was very busy yesterday, and I was very knackered after yesterday. So the plan was just to fucking take it easy today. But I woke up this morning, kind of in a mood to fucking, stream. Sometimes you can't get a notion to it, you know what I mean? And I actually streamed earlier on today. I actually streamed playing Wrestling Empire. So if you're a fan of me playing Wrestling Empire, I streamed it earlier on. So you can watch that, whenever you want to, if you want to catch up on that, I was wanting to stream that yesterday actually, but I was too tired. So yeah, I've had other days there. And so yeah, I kind of thought to myself, do I want to do bingo today? I thought, why not? I wasn't planning to do bingo today. I was going to give myself a wee break from it, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm in it, so I'm in it to do it. So why the hell not? So there we go, good stuff indeed. So hope you're all doing well, hope you had a good weekend so far. I'm going to be covering Badman's return from his day off himself, whatever, we'll see what happens. Team Japan, yo Jad, when you can pay out Amadou. I sent you a message on Discord asking how you want your money. Coding Crusader, otherwise known as Team Japan, they won bingo last month. They won the prize. And I'm ready to give them their winnings, but I asked them, I was like, hey, how do you want this money? And I didn't get a response to you in Discord because I guess you're too busy. scrolling left and right on certain devices. But but yeah, I asked you how you want your money, your winnings, but I was waiting for you to respond. So yeah, you tell me how you want your money. Your $60 dues, and I'll try my best to get it sorted for you. You know, if you want it done in the scratch cards, we can do that. Yeah. No, obviously, waiting mode.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit, no fucking redemption.
And good to know the Scottish soundboard still works for people who have a Scottish soundboard pass. Mark O'Shaughnessy, your Scottish soundboard pass expired. On the 21st was the last day you could use the soundboard. Afterwards, you couldn't use it anymore, you know? So yeah, if you win it again, of course, you'll get the Scottish soundboard back. But the fact of the matter is, people get a week to use it. People get a whole week to use it and enjoy it, but after a week's gone, then yeah. Sorry, there you go. I've been thinking about extending. I don't know. Should I extend it to more a week? Is a week enough, or is a week too short? Do you think? If you win a Scottish soundboard pass, is a week enough time to use that and enjoy it, or should people have it for a month instead? I don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm trying. It's like, can people enjoy it? Maybe a week's fine. I don't know. But who fucking knows? Anyway, all I know is that the bad man had his day off yesterday. It was strange though, because Phil spent some of his day off on his stream. And you might be asking, well, what do I mean by that? Well, let me fucking show you. Here, Phil's day off yesterday. Saw him in his YouTube chat talking about Duskbloods and observing they changed the colours in chat. This was his day off yesterday. He wasn't due to go live on his Mario Sunshine stream for another 19 hours at this point in time. But here he is in his on-stream chat talking to himself. What the? Oh, whatever. Jesus Christ, man. This is his day off, everyone. This is Phil Burnell's day off. Super duper fucking busy, as you can see. So there we go. Anyway, we've got some tweets to go through. First of all, so Holmes posted this thing, you know, it's like the crop top, instead of top duo, like they cropped it to top duo. DSP's leaderboard received a meaningful update. And this person responded, Gabe Hoff is 220 confirmed. I don't know who it is. I mean, they responded to this and he got some traction saying, I would never donate a single red cent to Darkside Phil. Anyone who gives at they call it DSP money is enabled a pathetic, autistic, middle-aged internet beggar and congenital liar. Support charities or food banks which help good people in real life who go unlucky. Now, I clicked on the profile to see who this is, and apparently they're a founder and president of Combat Anti-Semitism Now. And they're also somebody who is very aware of who DSP is, it seems. So, they got blocked by DSP afterwards. DSP blocked them a day later. Oh my god, I didn't even realise that. The film blocked them. Holy shit, man. But there you go. So, whatever. Either way, you know, I mean, they got blocked by DSP, so there you go. Mission accomplished. So, there we go. Apparently Phil threatened to slap a viewer on Friday. Here's a wee clip of it.
I love idiots who fucking dump dumb shit in the chat. Oh, you won an 8-2 matchup. Good job, Phil. Fuck you. He's an online cheater. He has horrible internet and he has a turbo controller. He has using every single thing possible to cheat. Are you fucking retarded? Stop saying dumb shit in my chat before I slap you. What an idiot.
So yeah, Phil is accused of somebody called Null of cheating with a turbo controller, I believe. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure people posted evidence of Null's controller. I mean, let me see if I can find it if I scroll down here. I don't know how long it was, but apparently Null's screen, like Null has a picture apparently of his controller, and it's a Street Fighter controller. Let's see if I can find it here. Hold on, where the fuck is it? There it is, there. For those of you wondering if Null used a turbo controller, wherever that is, when he beats DSP's ass in Street Fighter every Friday night, here are Null's photos of his gamepad from the Track TV's Discord server. Get debunked, Phil, you fucking loser. This is Null's turbo controller with no turbo feature on it, you know? At least that's what they're claiming anyway. But Phil's copium excuse is that Null cheats because they have a turbo button and they're using a turbo controller. That's what he is saying, apparently. You know? Whatever, you know. All I know is that whenever Phil plays Null in these classic old retro Street fighting games or whatever, Null usually whips her arse and Phil's ego can't handle it, so they just say that Null's cheating. That's their copium. Here we go. Starring Craig saying this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's just Phil going, wah, wah. Yeah, that Starring Craig loves that for some reason. That's 500 likes on that one. There we go. H-Bomb responded, hold my beer. Okay, the voice filter is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ, man. Right, enough of that. God almighty. Alright, anyway. We also have a clip here of Phil begging his dents for a third pack because 3 packs is better. It'll make the episode better. He is no longer fucking... Apparently, one isn't enough to do a video. He can't make a video with just 1 pack. He has to have 2. But then when he gets 2 packs unlocked, he wants a 3rd pack because 3 is better than 2. Let me guess, 4 is better than 3, then 5 is better than 4, and 6 is better than 5, and 7 is better than 6, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Alright, I'm setting up now for the pack rips. Guys, we're $5 away from being able to do 3 packs of Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine. We're only doing 2 right now, but we're $5 away. And if we get to 250, that'd be 4 packs and the Mega Dream EX pack of Pokemon. So please, guys, let's get support right now, right? Let's do it. Please support the stream. It's $5 to get another pack. 3 packs is way better, okay?
Look, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
I don't want to open only 2 packs of Lorcana. Let's do 3, at least. Come on, 1 sub, everybody. 1 sub on Kick. 500 kicks on Kick. A $5 super chat. A $5 tip. Come on.
I never realised he was sitting on $195 here. And he's begging for $5 more. Fucking hell.
Let's get it right now. For the release of these Lorcana cards is the newest Disney box, and I want to see what the cards are like. An episode with only 2 pack rips is going to be too short.
It is insane. It is never enough for him. Bear in mind though, 3. He wants to do, he said it on. He wants to do at least 3. He's leaving wiggle room there for somebody to fucking come along and give more money to maybe do more than 3 packs, you know? It doesn't have to be a $5 contribution. It could be a $55 contribution, or a $105 contribution, or a $505 contribution.
Are you crazy?
Exactly!
Okay. No, it's not in your it's in your budget. Seriously, we don't get the $5. That's ridiculous. $5 for another pack to make the episode better, for better content? Okay.
There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles
Working.
everywhere.
It is? Okay.
And starts to click, you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they
Alright, are we ready?
He's literally preparing the video here. He's ready to record the video for the pack rips. He's like, I'm ordering 2 right now. We're $5 away for a 3rd one. Holy shit, man.
Let's get started. Here we go.
if you keep doing this thing, you're not, it's not
Oh, God almighty. Fucking help me. Jesus Christ. Me a block creating a banger. I can open any bottle. The baby got his bottle open. There we go. Good job, buddy. That's a cursed image. And finally, a breakdown of the financials for Phil's week he just had there. Compared to the previous week, Phil is down 26%. He only, I say only, made $880 in tips last week compared to the previous week. So he's down 26% on that one. So that's still a hell of a fucking week in tips alone, you know? For super chats on YouTube, he's actually up 30% because he made, well, after fees and all that shit, he made about $800 in fees, including the fees, whatever, on YouTube. Memberships are also up quite a lot. He made 120, he got 128 members. That's about, well, after fees, $350 odd. So memberships were way up because he got a lot more members than usual. The kick subs though, they were down quite a lot, and the kick bits were also down a wee bit as well. So yeah, in the grand scheme of things, Phil made roughly, well, I mean, you know, $800 odd in tips. So that's like $1,600 there, $1,700, and you know, $2,200 there, whatever. You know, basically he made about $2,600, $2,700. For last week, Phil was given $2,700 after fees across the board. Because that doesn't mean he's fucking got it immediately to hand. Obviously, tips you get straight away, but subjects you have to wait. Memberships have to, you know. You see what I'm saying, though? It was a strong week for Phil. To make almost $3,000 from his dumbass debt across the board, you know. So there you go. And also, Gigiano breaks it down in the usual way. I won't read it all, of course, but I'll just summarise the final paragraph because, you know, it's the easiest way to do it. With another stream week kicking off tomorrow, that's today, I wonder how many crash outs we'll have this week. This is clearly a person that isn't right. Something must be happening behind the scenes. Despite getting money, he is pushing for more and more money at abnormal rates. This tells me something isn't right, but that's where you have theories based on past events, which can possibly figure it out. At least until it finally balls up and out into the open directly from DSP or indirectly from alternate sources. Gigiano is leaning towards his spending being out of control based on past history, and that he might be stacking a wild amount of payment plans that he needs to service on top of his other discretionary and mandatory spending as for possible theory. Whatever it is, Gigiano thinks money is going to be tied to the issue. I guess we'll see in time. Yeah, Phil has always, for the longest time, had a problem with spending his money, and when Phil has money, he seems to struggle to keep an eye on how much of it he is spending, if that makes sense, you know? Whether he's fucking wailing away in a fucking Gatch mobile game or spending like crazy on Amazon, he doesn't really seem to really keep good track of how much he is spending because he seems to be a shopaholic of sorts, you know? So yeah, it's just, it's who knows though, who fucking knows? It could be something behind the scenes as well, maybe a health issue, whatever, maybe there's something, some crisis family, who fucking knows? We don't fucking know. But yeah, his absolute fucking desperation and his fucking hard on trying to get as much money as possible is quite crazy. Also, remember I shared that song, a Songs and CWC song. I shared that song with you in the last bingo. The YouTube video of that song has got more views than Phil's God Pack video. Just bear that in mind. This Phil's God Pack has 4.9k views, and the Reese song, which was uploaded later. I think the Reese song came after Phil's God Pack video. That has more views. So there we go. This Daft Wee Songs and CWC song is actually outnumbering Phil for views. Which is hilarious to me, but there you go. What the fuck, man. Anyway, the Badman make it. The Badman stream is live, so there we go. That's something. So there we go. So good stuff indeed. Bingo is still happening today because the Badman's a week. I forgot to select the auto source here. Hold on, there we go. Not the nicest looking day in Vancouver. It looks a bit overcast today, but Otter seems to be happy, so that's the main thing. Righto then. We have 2 videos to watch before we start playing bingo today, of course. I mean, not 2 Snot Barrel compilations. This is a compilation from, I believe, Thursday night into Friday daytime. And then we have a Street Fair compilation afterwards. Phil's microphone turns on at 11:24 apparently. Oh boy. Let me rewind.
Morning.
Yep, it goes live there. Good stuff indeed. I will pause it right here at 1.5 speed. And we'll have him ready to go right from this point onwards. So, in the meantime, while we're building up ample amounts of speed up juice, how about we just enjoy, first of all, the Thursday night and Friday daytime stream compilation made by Snot Barrel.
Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! I received, holy crap, a $150 tip.
Well, thank you guys, obviously, for the amazing support. 5 one-piece packs, 2 Mega Dream EX packs tonight. If you keep up the support, we'll keep opening more packs. Thank you, guys. Netherhead keeps sending jewels. I appreciate that. Anyone who's sending jewels, thank you so much. Anything else would be appreciated. We got no subs tonight on Kick. 0. It'd be great to have some subs tonight on Kick. It would be great to get maybe another tip besides the one giant tipper. Anything appreciated. Thank you, guys. Let's continue.
Phil constantly begs for money on his streams. Well, guess what? False. I will on a pre-stream. I will mention it. Maybe once or twice during gameplay, I'll mention tipping, and that's it. I'm not constantly begging for money. So
Thank you very much to Twilight for sending 10 jewels our way. That is very kind of you indeed. Cheers to that, Twilight. So,
Jules.
And thank you to C. Gru for sending 10 jewels as well. Thank you very much, guys. Apparently, these jewels are still... I think most of you still get it for free, which is okay. Every 1,000 jewels, we get a free space. So that basically means there's another 980 to go, and we get a free space. So, hold on. Sorry. We got 10 more from Twilight, sending 10 more gold coins. So, yeah, so we're at 30 so far. Good stuff indeed. Another 970, we get a free space. Hooray for that.
completely false. That's not criticism. That's slander. Very little. What is it? $23 to get the final pack of One Piece here for the night. It'd be great to get one more bonus pack.
Fuck off.
Please support if you like the content. Here we
And thank you, Zara, for sending 2 jewels our way. That is thank you very much. It's very kind of you indeed. So yeah. Also, Twilight is making the absolute most of the Scottish soundboard pass. So there we go. Reminder, current people that have Scottish soundboard passes, Rabba Shank, Jim R6, Hothead Studio, Avalanche, Twilight, Chris Danks, and SD1593. Emblode and Marcus Chauncey did have it, but it expired for them. That's why I don't have it anymore. So that's the current ones. But yeah, if there are some individuals I might need to, if they show up on the stream, I'll need to fucking make sure they have it enabled for them. But I need to wait for it to turn up first so I can put them in the group.
Here we go. Still no leader card. I guess we're not going to get a leader card in that position in this set, I guess. Oh well.
Update number 1. Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine is supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So you guys may want me to start opening that to see what that looks like. Okay, that's number 1. Update number 2. The next Dragon Ball set, which I believe I got, is like Fusion Warriors. I can't remember what it's called. But it is, don't worry, it's not the Fusion set. It's Dragon Ball Masters. It's one of their recent sets, okay? That's arriving around the middle of next week. So there'll be more Dragon Ball cards middle of next week.
Hello, Jules.
And lastly...
Oh, thank you, Verse Twat, sending 2 more jewels. Well, you sent the 100, which is worth 2 jewels, good stuff. So it's just I'm confused there. It's 2 jewels, but it's 100. There you go. So thank you very much. Have a very kind indeed.
I ordered a new box of English Pokemon cards that are a set we have not opened as of yet.
Hello,
so we will have
Jules.
more English Pokemon as well coming. Okay?
This guy is a charlatan. He's
Thank you for 2 more jewels. Okay, I'm going to keep adding up these jewels, but I'm not going to keep pausing to fucking see I'm adding them. Because it's very derailed if I try to get through this.
Hello, Jules.
But thank you for sending 6 more jewels to as well. Very kind indeed.
a fucking con man. It never ends. The grifting never ends.
Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine. This is the latest box of Disney Lorcana cards, okay? This box contains standard cards, foils, and a new class called Epics and like Epic Rares.
Hello, Jules.
Journey together. This is a cute set, and what I mean...
Oh, God.
Hello, Jules.
I have no soundboard, tipped £1. No soundboard here. But soundboard can't do this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hello, Jules.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You got around the system. Damn it. You're right, the soundboard can't do that. In the meantime, thank you, Zanok and Twilight, for sending multiple jewels. It's like 250 jewels, which is very kind of these likes. So we have 322 jewels so far. If we get to 1,000, that's a free space. Oh, for God's sake. Yes. Yes. I wonder what comes next.
Hello, Jew.
There we go. Thank you for that tip. I have no soundboard. I mean, yeah, you got to win the Scottish soundboard pass. You know, It's a highly sought after prize, you know what I mean? But only a small handful can win that prize. And the more full houses we get, the more chances people will have to win that prize. We'll have a mob race and spin the wheel. So, yeah, basically it's in our best interest to get as many full houses as possible, Tycho, to try and get yous and get other people those Scottish Sunblood passes. So there we go.
Scotland forever!
Albagabra.
Like epic rares, Journey Together. This is a cute set, and what I mean by that is, are there nice cards in it? There are. A lot of them are kind of cutesy cards. You got Clefairy featured in there and stuff like that. It's a nice set, though. It's ones we haven't seen before. You'll see all the cards will be new art, and, you know, the hits are good, but not great. There's no ginormous value card. Now, the weird part about this, all right, is that when I ordered it, they said it was an enhanced box, which means it's supposed to have a promo card in it. But I don't think they shipped me the enhanced box because I'm looking everywhere on it, and nowhere on the box does it mention enhanced promo box. When I got that Mega Evolution box that had the promo card in it, it said right on it. So I might have gotten ripped off, and they might have just sent me a regular box instead of the promo. The promo card's worth about $20. So yeah, I might have actually gotten ripped off. I'm not sure.
Person who rips off his Oris every day on stream thinks they got ripped off by a fucking card company. I guess you can't con a con man. I don't know.
It said enhanced when I bought it, but I don't know. We'll see. So we have Journey Together, okay, Pokemon to unpack, and we have Disney Lorcana, Attack of the Vine, their latest box. So that's what we've got new going on for cards.
You know, when you have something that becomes part of your life routine, something that you just do every day, even if it doesn't even necessarily help you or give you anything, it just becomes something that makes you feel calm or enjoyable, even if you don't even understand why, right? I get it. I get it. You know, it's an addiction. It's not the thing you're doing, it's the fact that you're doing it and your body expects it every day. And then if you don't do it, now your body feels weird. Now your body's like out of sorts. Why aren't you doing it? So what I mean is that whole addictive mentality. It's a gambling mentality. I'm just gonna keep dropping money. Hopefully I get the character I want. Hopefully I get the upgrade I want. Hopefully I get the... It ain't good, man. It ain't good in mobile games. It ain't good in console games, and it's very bad. You're buying the characters for your game. It's pay to win, right? A flex for the memberships. Yeah, come on, flex for those memberships. Yeah. What's funny is when I actually turn my arm, you can see how big it is. But if I do it in this, look, it looks skinny. If I put it from that perspective, it depends on the angle of the camera.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
But then when I actually show you, it's like, oh, his arms are actually pretty big because he works out. Here you go. Anyway, I look disgusting.
I open cards based on your support of a stream. So if you like the content today, if you're enjoying the stream, please support it. Anything appreciated, whether it's the YouTube side, the Kick side, or a tip via PayPal. If you contribute, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. When we hit milestones, we have unpackings. First off, if anyone does a $50 contribution all in one go, that's a guaranteed bonus pack. If anyone does a $100 contribution in one go, that's a standard pack, which today would be Disney's Lorcana Attack of the Vine. But also for $100, we open...
Oh, God. Oh, God.
No soundboard tipped £1.
No!
Still no soundboard, but Zarn OK King of Darkness challenged me to do it again. Challenge accepted.
Why? Damn it. Why? God damn it, why? What a strange challenge. Why would you challenge him to do more ease? You're being blamed directly. You partly challenged us and challenged him to do it again. And like, I bet. Fucking watch this. Activate the ease. Oh, God. Oh, hell. There we go. Thank you for it. Still no soundboard. You're right, no soundboard. We've got to win the Scottish soundboards. The only exception to the Scottish Soundboard thing is Moki having a Scottish Soundboard pass, because they're directly responsible for almost half of the Scottish Soundboards. It's only fair that Moki has access to it because half of it is them, you know what I mean? I think that's very fair. Everyone else has got to earn it and win it themselves, you know what I mean? That's just my stats and that, so there we go.
Pack, which today would be Disney's Lorcana Attack of the Vine, but also for $100 we open Mega Dream EX. This is the high stakes, high value packs from Japanese Pokemon where you're guaranteed hits in the set. We've already gotten 2 hits out of the 3 packs we opened in this box, so I'm looking for more. Hopefully we'll get more. We have a chance of a God Pack. Now, I already got a God Pack. We could get a second God Pack. That would be amazing if we did. So that's for that. Now, we have milestones of support where we open packs. If we reach $100 cumulative between anyone today, that's a pack. 150, that's a pack. 200, that's a pack. So, the more people who contribute, the more people who support the content, the more packs we open. All right, so thank you in advance to anyone who supports the stream today. We're already at $50. We already got a head start on support. So let's go. Let's rally. Let's hit that first milestone as soon as possible on the podcast to lock in that we're opening packs today. I want to see Attack of the Vine. I want to get that Vine attacked. I'm going to grab it like this and just smack it around. Smack the Vine around.
Tyrone will clap my cheeks. It doesn't matter how much I improve myself, which you can see that I'm actively improving myself every single day, right? It doesn't matter how much I improve the set. It doesn't matter how much I improve the gameplay. It doesn't matter that I implement new stuff into the content that you guys ask for. It's all never going to be good enough because of these life loser toxic idiots. Therefore, I don't give a fuck. Here's what I'm going to say. You ready? Ready for this?
The guy was like, if he's been drinking and texting.
Oh god, that's back again.
I have Mega Gengar EX. It's over $400. I have Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It's $170. I have an amazing set. I have an awesome card collection. I have an amazing life. I have a army of dedicated fans and viewers who love me and my content.
The hate army?
My detractors don't. Wham! DSP has things I don't have. That's right, because I work hard, and I'm smart, and I'm strong, and I'm dedicated, and I'm never going to give up, and I'm always going to be better than you, no matter how much you try. Wham! Wham! Now fuck off. Nothing beats a bunch of jealous fucking losers. All right. And the toxic is still fucking going. Basically the stream was very toxic. And I use that negativity, I use that toxicity to fuel me. Right?
I can't kill him. There's the switch. What am I supposed to do? I can't kill this guy. I do 0 damage. This is fucking bullshit. I can't do anything. Well, I guess no one's gonna help me. I give up. Fuck this. I need help. No one will help me figure out what the fuck to do. So fuck this game. You guys said that there's a bonfire here, but you won't tell me where it is. I can't see in the fucking room, so I can't get to the bonfire. I can't see the switch I'm supposed to fucking hit. No one will guide me, so I give up. Fuck this. Turn it off. Turn the game off.
I'm not like all the other YouTubers out there that do 1 video a day. I actually work. That's just too much work. I'm serious. It's work. I don't want to work to eat. No, the experience is completely irrelevant to enjoying the stream and chat, but people want to all spam the chat about it because it's very annoying and they know it derails everything and they're trying to derail my...
Oh, thank you very much to Natalonin for the $10 super chat. That's 2 free spaces right there. Every $5 of support we get is a free space, so that's 2 free spaces. And Natalonin is saying, hold on, let's see, he's bragging about having a $400 card. I've got a card in my collection worth $2,500. other Umbreon cards ranging from 400 to 1k, and the first edition Blastoise close to 3k. Holy shit, man. That is... that's a big chunk of change. Fuck me, man. You know, well done to you. I mean, also your collections is good. I mean, going by Phil's logic, that means that you're doing better than him. Because he used his cards that he's got as a means of fucking being superior to other people. But your cards are worth more, therefore you are superior to Phil Bonnell. Using his logic, is that not correct? Which is strange, it's a strange fucking metric to fucking use, isn't it? But there you fucking go. I don't know. Phil has, you know, Phil's got his fucking complex, obviously. It fucking needs to be fucking seen to be better than other people ever. I mean, especially people want to, like, you know, he wants to fucking be the head lolcow. He kind of accepts he's a lolcow, but he wants to be seen as a fucking top lolcow. He's above the likes of LTG and Boogie and Wings and all that shit, you know. And of course, special against us, you know what I mean? It's better than all of us, apparently, you know. I personally, I wouldn't want to be like DSP, and also I'd make sure that you don't fucking, I would use DSP as an example of what not to be. But ultimately, at the end of the fucking day, to me, we should really compare ourselves only with ourselves, if that makes sense. Like a best version of ourselves. Like, case in point, right now in my life, I feel like I'm not the best version of myself I could be. I know I can be better. I know I can do better. I'm not comparing myself to other people. I'm comparing myself to other versions of me, which I know have done better in the past, if that makes sense, you know? That's the best metric, I think. It's the fairest metric we can fucking use, you know what I mean? It's hard to compare yourself to other people because most of the time you don't know what those other people are going through, but you know yourself. You know yourself if you can be better or do better yourself, you know what I mean? And for me, anyway, I mean, I've got things in mind. I've got things in motion in terms of getting things enforced, whatever, and trying to get the wheels moving, trying to improve myself and become better myself. You know what I mean? But ultimately, at the end of the fucking day, we've got to fucking be happy and confident with the version of ourselves that we want to be ourselves. And Phil doing this he's doing this daily fucking reaffirmation thing. I mean, it's like he's going through this fucking daily fucking mantra about how much fucking better he is compared to his contemporaries and his peers and people like us, you know what I mean? And is he doing it to convince his audience or convince himself? Is it a reassurance thing? Like, I don't know.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Oh, Sonny says you didn't hear the sound for the super chat. You should have heard the sound. I mean, for not alone in super chat, you mean? It was kind of quiet, but it did definitely play. You know? I assume you heard that. Did that play okay for you? Okay, it played the first time, but it was one of the quieter Scottish soundboard things, so it just so happens sometimes. So yeah, some of the Scottish soundboard things are a bit quiet on the alerts, you know. So yeah, some of them don't come through as loudly as others, you know. But yeah, that one was perfectly fine, Sonny, so there we go. And that's my stance on it, you know. So Phil is constantly fucking spending every single day telling the world, essentially, that he's better than so many other fucking people, you know what I mean? And people are jealous of him and all that shit, you know what I mean? Is it a coping? Is it, you know, is it just trying to fucking convince himself? Or, you know, who fucking knows, you know what I mean? But to me, all we can fucking do is try and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. We know when we've been at our best. We know when we've been at our worst as well. I'd like to think, you know. And it's important to realise that and recognise that and take action against that, you know. So that's my stance on it anyway. Make of that what you will. Zarnok has sent something on Discord. They think it's important with Phil. What is this? The brachialis, also brachialis anticus or caserio muscle, is a muscle in the upper arm that flexes the elbow. It lies beneath the biceps brachii and makes up part of the floor region known as the cubital fossa, elbow pit. It originates from the anterior aspect of the distal humerus. It inserts onto the tuberosity of the ulna. It is innervated by the muscular... What the fuck am I reading here? You make me ring big quad on stream. Musculocutaneous nerve, and commonly also receives additional innervation from the radial nerve. What? So wait, what am I reading this for? Is what most people forget to train. Okay, so there you go. That's just what you're trying to big words, which you mission accomplished, by the way. There you go. So you think Phil is Well, Phil's trying to do his workouts. You think he's missing out on important workout things?
Smell shite.
Well, anytime Phil does his fucking workout spiel, it does smell like shite, but there you go. Good stuff indeed. I mean, who fucking knows? You know what I mean? Like, Phil claims he's fucking doing this and doing that. But it is undeniable that Phil's lost weight. No one's trying to dispute the fact that Phil has lost weight. He's clearly lost weight. But obviously, Phil is adamant that he's not on Ozempic or anything. Even though most people think he's on Ozempic, he's adamant he's not on Ozempic. He's just fucking doing more. He's walking more. He's got his gym at home and all that shit. Who knows? I can't believe a thing that Phil says because he's a serial liar. But all I know is that he doesn't look very healthy. Even though he's lost all his weight, it looks like he's atrophying before our very eyes. That's just my stance on that. But whatever, it is what it is.
My content. So anyone who keeps spamming talking about experience, I'm going to time you out and then I'm going to ban you because I'm trying to play a game, and if you're not going to talk about the stream, I don't want you in my chat. You're just frustrating everyone who's there trying to enjoy. Shut up. All I can taste is the saltiness.
Come on, guys. Right now.
Goddamn flashbang.
Let's rally and get to 150. Let's hit the milestone so we can at least ensure we're doing pack rips today. Please, let's go. Let's go to the 150 right now. Someone, if you got a tip, a super chat, a few memberships, a few subs, whatever it may be, please let's get to that right now. I'm not even stuck on anything. The cameraman stuck on me. The camera got stuck on my body, so I couldn't move. I'm not kidding, because I had room to roll, and it wouldn't roll. It like had a wall, but there was no wall behind me. The fucking game fucked me by having the camera get stuck on my back. I had it won. I literally had it won. Now I know you can drop down, which I didn't know, so I'll do that next time. But I literally had the fucking game won. And the stupid thing, the camera actually got physically stuck on my body, and it couldn't let me walk back, so I couldn't roll back. It just wouldn't. I got stuck on an invisible wall that wasn't really there. Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? Bad back injury. Severely herniated gout.
Sorry about that. Sorry, pressed the wrong button there. But no, so Sonny's saying that was muted when I pressed that. I don't think it is.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, that's it. Hold on. Quick test. I'm going to play this again, okay? So hold on a second.
Yes, that's true.
Can you guys hear? Hold on. Can you guys hear this? Okay, hold on.
That's true. I'm a dunce. Yes,
is that coming through?
He's a pedophile. He's a racist.
Oh, why is not? It should be coming through. Why the hell not? I can hear. What the fuck? Hold on. Why is my Stream Deck stuff not working? Oh, for God's sake. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why has that done that? Well, that should be there. Hold on. My OBS has done some strange things. This explains a lot, though. This explains a lot. OBS is doing some strange things, okay? So it changed the source on my audio stuff. The Stream Deck was changed to something different, and so was this. Let's see this. So yeah, basically OBS changed a couple of sources. You know, it should be working now. Let's have a fucking quick test. First of all, let's just test it. Let's test this.
You have done that yourself.
I'm pretty confident that's working now, okay? OBS changed the sources of like where things were coming from for some reason. It done it for the Stream Deck, and it done it for StreamerBot as well, which is how you guys can activate a soundboard if you have access to it. So yeah, so it should be working now, okay? Fantastic, you know. And that, so it basically means I can press like, you know,
fucking cares?
You guys can hear that. I don't know why. OBS has been a bit funny. I don't know. It's the sources just keep getting changed, whatever. But there you go. But yeah, we should be fine now. But we should be okay. I should all be working. I'll hack my OBS. I did update my OBS recently, you know what I mean? So, but maybe that was it. Who fucking knows? But yeah, it's working now. That's the main thing. So there we go.
That sadly, they always play the blame game. Well, something bad happened. It's because of this person, that person, this. Blah, 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 blah.
Look out, Phil! They're stronger than you are!
This is ridiculous. He got to attack 3 heavy strikes in a row and didn't run out of stamina. Fuck this.
You ruined it. It's your fault. You have no one to blame but yourself. Look in the fucking mirror what a miserable loser you are. It's your fault because you're so dumb, fuck, immature, and stupid.
Come on, 1 sub, everybody.
Flashbang!
1
again.
sub on Kick. 500 kicks on Kick. A $5 super chat, a $5 tip. Come on. Let's hit it right now. For the release of these Lorcana cards is the newest Disney box, and I want to see what the cards are like. An episode with only 2 pack rips is going to be too short.
$1 a month actually helps and
Give me your
adds
money,
up,
give me your
all
money.
right? As little as $1 helps, okay? Tonight's late stream is Friday Night Fights, old school fighting game fun. I hope you guys will join me for that. That's always a good time. That starts at 7, gameplay at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm off tomorrow. When I come back on Sunday, it's the Level 1 podcast where I'll probably be discussing Dusk Bloods, the continuation of Mario Sunshine, and more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond post game. Okay? All right. Hopefully I'll see you tonight for Friday Night Fights, everybody. No one cares. And I think that these people have such overinflated egos. They think that just because they made silly videos on the fucking internet that made them money.
I'm sorry, Phil. You're talking about overinflated egos on a stream. So before Phil had webcam on, he would have his pre-streams where he'd have the art playing only. He's talking about other people having overinflated egos on YouTube. And he's got pre-stream artwork of people portraying him like this. And his body looking like this, and his arms looking like... This is maybe Phil will know. Phil thinks... people are portraying him as this. And he thinks, yep, that's accurate. And he's having a go at other content creators with their egos while he's saying this very fucking message.
No one cares. And I think that these people have such overinflated egos. They think that just because they made silly videos on the fucking internet that made them money, that now there's some kind of a popular person who people want to hear their fucking life story, okay? I'm sure there's many people out there who think that their YouTube journey, oh my God, my YouTube journey is so unique and I gotta share my fucking story with you because I'm so important. No, there's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fuck it, I love it. Good stuff indeed. Also, yeah, Mookie, you definitely still do have your soundboard. It should still work for you. I heard it anyway, so it did work, didn't it? Why are you going, oh? It should definitely be working for you. Did I not play? I heard it. Hold on, let me just make sure this is working fine. Yeah, it should be fine. You didn't hear it. Did anyone... Oh, for God's sake. OBS is fucking being daft as fuck. Wait, hold on. I can... Hold on. I'll test it. It'd be helpful if I could spell the bastard thing right. Right, well that's broken. So I fixed the Stream Deck thing, but the sound... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Why is that fucking broken now? I fixed the Stream Deck, but then I fucking broke the fucking... Hold on. Let me fix this fucking thing. Why aren't you working? It should be... You should be bastard and working. It's set up properly. Like, you're here, you're right there. Fuck's sake, you know? It should be working. Let me test this. It should be working. Why aren't you bastard and working? It's hold on. Do I need to change this to... Well, what was it before? Hold on. It was, How about if I just do that and okay, and well, hold on, we'll get it sorted. No, that's not right. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. This is why won't you work properly? How about that? Would this work here if I do it like this? Nope, that won't work. Balls. I'll get it sorted eventually. We'll get this fucking sorted eventually. Is it this? How about this? That one, for fuck's sake. Ah, hell, I'm just, why won't this work anymore? It was working before, briefly, but then it fucked up the stream deck for some reason. Fuck's sake, man. What about this? If I press OK for that, and then about this. Nah, not that ain't it either. Fuck me, man. For fuck's sake. I mean, it should, if I do that, and it should be okay for that. If I just change that and change it to, if I press OK for that and then try and change. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the derail, guys. I really am. But things that are working before are not working again. I don't know why. It's pretty annoying. If I press OK for that and test it, why?
And you say, hey, spiders in the house. Off. You don't pay rent. Fuck off.
That seems to have worked now, I think, but it sounded a bit weird. Is that playing twice or what? What happened there? Shit, I don't know if that. Okay, hold on. Let me try one more time.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck.
I think it's playing, but I think it's like playing twice. Shit.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
I don't understand how this is happening. Why is this happening? I'm hearing it twice in my end, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, whatever, it works. It works. That's the main thing. It works for you guys, and I assume the stream deck's fine as well for sound effects.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, you guys can hear that as well. I don't understand why I'm hearing it twice. I shouldn't be hearing it for OBS monitor. That's the thing. It should, well, I should be, but it shouldn't be amplified. It must have been a setting I picked. Hold on, for fuck's sake, I don't know. Whatever, it works. That's the main thing. Fuck it. Okay, let's watch Phil get his arse kicked in Street Fighter. Fuck it.
This is how to play the game.
Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Now we're at 19 of support. Please, let's get good support tonight for number 1, my last stream of the week, but number 2, retro fighting games. You guys know I love Friday Night Fights, and I want to keep playing them every week if I can. It's going to be tougher the further we get into fall, and there's so many new releases to give up this stream every week, but I love doing it. So let's get support for it tonight. Let's get pack openings. Let's have some fun. Let's get some beatdowns, right? There you go.
I look disgusting. Noodle arm but fat? That's completely incorrect. Thanks for $2. Noodle arm but fat. What do you mean I'm fat? Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. You ready? I'm not sucking in my chest right now. I am not. Look at my torso. I'm not sucking in my. This is my natural stomach right now. And I just ate dinner.
Who fucking cares?
Are you retarded? I'm not sucking anything in. I've lost almost all of my fat. The most fat I have on my body right now is on my face. That's it. It's almost all gone. What's up, Carly Snail? How you doing? Can you see my abs? Here's the truth. Right now, I have a lot of definition right here.
Bullshit.
Okay, like cut here on the side of my abs, you can see a big line of muscle right here going down. And there's a little definition here, but I'm a hairy guy. So it's actually very hard to see the abs because I'm very hairy. It covers them.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
So even if I took my shirt off, you just see a bunch of body hair, and you'd be like, oh. But I actually am I'm getting pretty cut. In fact, very soon I'm going to up the weight again on my crunches. Right now, I'm doing 5 plates, and I looked at it, and I think it said that's 70 or 80 pounds. I think it's 70 something pounds doing crunches. I'm going to up it to like 80 something, I think, next week. It's delusion. It's actual egotistical delusion.
John, thank you. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot troll. What a dunce.
Who faced me in life? Here he is.
Wait. Oh God, that is brutal. That is just dastardly. Oh my God.
No thanks, stupid.
Guys, we're a few bucks away from milestone 1. Let's hit it right now. Let's go. Right now, let's hit that first milestone. Lock it in. Get that first pack rip. I'm craving some Pokemon cards tonight. We haven't had any Pokemon cards today. Let's go.
That's because you have a serious addiction, which is a big financial detriment to you and your audience, because you make it their fucking financial fucking burden to keep wailing away on you so you can keep wailing away on the cards.
It's probably one of the most addicting things, right?
See, this is so stupid about online. I can't do anything. If you're playing online, you can just do that the whole fucking round.
Well, so you got outplayed there, Phil.
I can't move because it's too laggy.
They fucked you up, Phil. You had it just fucking ready to go, saying I can't do anything and do this. No, and then it changed, you know? You had an opportunity, you had a fucking chance to come back into it, but they fucking outplayed you. Then you got fucking zoned into a fucking corner, and they fucking punished you because they are a better player than you are at this game, it seems. At least in this particular round, they were a superior player, and your ego couldn't handle it, so you're gonna blame the lag.
I did reversal super nothing. Yeah, it's lame. These online Remys are fucking so lame because they don't actually know how to play, but they just stand there throwing the fucking fireball and poking you with the stupid dive kick over and over. It's the most unfun gameplay. Bullshit!
So we got to our first milestone. Let's get to 2. Let's get to 150 of support, and then it'll be a pack. Remember, for a $50 contribution from any particular person, that's a bonus pack tonight as well. We have a couple people who are close to actually being to that level. So if they give just a little more like Jax or the Overstuff Wednesday plush, we'll have bonus packs at the end of the stream too. And remember, for a $100 contribution, we do a super pack of Mega Dream EX. That's where I got the God pack earlier this week. There's many weeks when I'm living literally paycheck to paycheck, stream to stream, you know, and it's tight and it's all the time. Things are incredibly tight, and I'm hoping I have enough money for my day off this week.
All right, guys, let's get to 150 of support right now. Let's go. Let's get a nice juicy tip. Let's get a super chat, a few subs, some kicks. Let's get something going. Let's get to the second milestone, so we will do a pack rips tonight. Let's hit some milestones tonight. My final stream of the week. Let's make it a big successful one. I had a great week so far. Let's end on a high note.
This endless cycle of this is how I make the same kind of crap, but people eat it up, it's easy to do, and it's profitable. So anyway, let's continue, guys. We're nearly to our second milestone. Please, let's hit that tonight. And let's open, what I want to do, I want to open a bunch. When I open a new box, obviously I want to do a bunch of pack rips. I want to do like 3, 4, 5 pack rips of Journey Together. I want to do a Mega Dream EX tonight. So can we get some more support? Can we get someone to do a $50 contribution, someone to do a $100 contribution? Let's start getting those bonus tiers going. Okay.
can't do moves. Turbo controller. Can't do anything. That was Shoryuken. Fuck this guy. I'm not playing him again. He's a waste of my time because he cheats and his connection sucks. There's no real reason to ever play him because I'll never have fun because he's a fucking laggy cheater. So go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. I'm not wasting time on you. And I did perfect. Fierce punch, dragon punch reversal, wake up, jab hits it. Fuck you.
But a lot of salt, definitely a lot of sodium flavor.
Game is laggy as shit. That was uppercut. Whatever. What the fuck? Fuck this guy. Again, it drops the input and he's skipping. When he's just spamming moves, he's skipping because his lag is so fucking bad. So I can't even do a move because it's skipping my inputs. Fuck this idiot.
He rage quit! He rage quit! Oh my god, he rage quit. Are you fucking serious?
So I can't play Super Turbo in this collection anymore because this guy literally sits around these nights to stalk me and cheat with his laggy connection and fucking cheating ass ways, turbo controller button mashing bullshit. I can't play him. It's literally impossible. So there's no point. No, this guy's a nobody. He's a loser. He's an online fucking scrub who's abusing it. He gets some kind of kicks out of cheating playing this game online because he knows that I like to play it and I'm the only good person playing it. So he gets away with the shit. There's no one else to play. You know, it's fucking lame. I don't want to play a cheater. He's a...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
a blatant fucking cheater. He's pathetic.
It's salty as fuck. It's like pure salt. All you could taste was salt. You couldn't taste anything else.
Apparently, Bave Lines got banned, and someone wants them unbanned. They did a $21 tip to try to get Bave Lines unbanned. What did Bave Lines do to get banned is the question, right? I don't know. He kept saying the word pig roach. Why did he do that? Fuck him. Let him sit and spin. Let him sit and spin tonight, and maybe I'll unban him later, but if he kept saying that, then he can be banned.
Oh my god, he's drinking toxic toilet juice.
Oops, he has a turbo controller. I can't even do anything. Literally, it proves because you can't do hands like that by tapping. When he instantly gets hands like that, it means he has the turbo controller. He just holds the button down. He's a complete cheating piece of fucking shit. Human waste. Shit. Human fecal matter.
It's a close match. It's very close. Could win here.
That's nonsense. I did a jump kick. Where was it? Do you really think he wanted jumping jab? No, he didn't. I did jump kick, which would have knocked him out of the air. I didn't get it, and he wins by mashing.
Fuck up!
Thank you very much, Carl Denson, for the 199 super chat that says it's time to retire. It's WWE Champions time out. Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much that, yeah. I mean, even if it goes back to his fucking tried and tested favourite game ever, his ego can't handle the fact that there's people at the game that might be better than him. And he has to fucking come up with excuses. Look, no, Phil was a good player at Super Turbo 2 back in the day. Over 20 years ago, he was pretty good. Now, not so fucking much. You know? Nah. Obviously, he's not played it for a long time. He's not fucking played any of his fucking, you know, peers and contemporaries for a long time offline as well. So naturally, he's fucking going to be behind several fucking steps. You can play it online as much as you fucking want as well, but the game was not made for online play, so it's going to have a fucking lot of limitations and a lot of problems trying to play that shit online. This is what he fucking runs back to time and time again, because it's the one fucking thing he's got to fucking be proud of in his entire fucking history of gaming. And even then, who fucking cares? Apart from him.
What a piece of shit.
Round 3, fight!
Didn't come out. So he mashes, gets an auto combo, then I do Shoryuken to reverse it. It gives me a jab and he gets 360. Terrible. Absolutely atrociously fucking bad gameplay from a fucking terrible player. Awful.
I love idiots who fucking dump dumb shit in the chat. Oh, you won an 8-2 matchup. Good job, Phil. Fuck you. He's an online cheater. He has horrible internet and he has a turbo controller. He is using every single thing possible to cheat. Are you fucking retarded? Stop saying dumb shit in my chat before I slap you. What an idiot. Okay, Rose. Over 1,800 milligrams of sodium. This is one of the saltiest things.
My moves aren't coming out. What the fuck? Dude, my moves are not coming out. It's ridiculous. I give up. Dude, I give up. I can't get my moves to come out because he's laggy. He's so fucking laggy.
We're at 156. Come on, guys. I know you guys like me playing fighting games. For some bizarre reason, we got a lot of support early on and then nothing now. I mean, and even the people who contributed, like we had someone, who was it? Overstuffed. Wednesday Plush was 15 bucks away from a bonus pack. Jax Raxer was $10 away from a bonus pack. It's like, oh, come on, we're right there. We're right there.
Give me your money.
Wow, this is come on, dude.
I mean, that is quite something. He is literally naming individuals. If you give me more money, we get a bonus pack. You give me a little bit extra, you get a bonus pack. And you, if you do, you give me fucking hell, man. He's actually naming individuals. If you give me a bit more, we get a bonus pack. But I need more of your money than anyone else's money. Hint, hint. Like, so what they gave you wasn't enough. Wasn't enough than what they gave you.
I hate fucking fighting this guy. My moves never come out. Can't do anything. Can't do anything because half the time I play this guy, the moves don't come out. It's literal dropped input after dropped input because his internet is terrible.
Let's go. Let's go to 200 right now. We're at 168. Let's hit 200 immediately. Let's get someone to do a big contribution at the end of this stream. Let's get a bonus pack, and let's hit that next milestone so we can at least open 3-4 packs tonight. Let's go. Fuck this guy.
Give me money, money.
Turbo, ready? Right! I jump and kick, it passes magically through, and he mashes fucking stupid butt stomp, and it hits me. Fuck this piece of shit. Over.
But you said they're going to do turbo, it didn't happen, so you're wrong, Phil, and he still whipped your arse.
Turbo. Can't do anything. It's over. I can't even move now. Watch. See? It's a complete throw loop. You can't stop it because it's a turbo controller, so I can't interrupt it. Complete.
A good player might be able to interrupt it, though.
Completely locked down because if he uses a turbo controller. Isn't that a great person? What a great human this guy is. Random hits over and over. Look at that. Lag. It dropped my medium punch. Look at that. Fuck him. I'm not playing him again.
Rage quit. And he rage quit. Congratulations, Scrub. You rage quit. Very nice. He rage quit. Again, it dropped an input. Again and again and again, it drops inputs when I'm doing the correct moves. When he did jab, I did wake up super. That's a guaranteed 4 hits death. Doesn't do it because the game lags because he's a cheater. Eat shit. You suck. Fuck you. That's my message to Null. He sucks.
Wow. Wow.
Objective is this again. This guy sucks. I already beat him. I already double perfected him. My objective is to get to 250 so we can do 4 packs of Journey together and a bonus pack of Mega Dream EX. So if
your objective, that sounds a lot like a goal to me, but whatever.
If you like the content, please support it right now. Now is your chance. Let's go.
Now we only have 2 packs. We're a few dollars away from the third. Let's get to $200 support.
See, he's at 190 at this point in time. His objective is 250. He's only up to 2 packs, but he wants 250 though. Guys, we're so close to multiple packs. Why won't you give him more money?
For immediately. Dude, a few kicks, a single sub, a membership. Let's get to it right now. All right, let's lock in.
Let's lock in. The guys, focus all your attention on sending me money. Lock in. Ultimate focus is required for me to receive your money.
Start Journey together. Let's start this new box of Pokemon cards, okay?
Again, this is the last chance. Unless we get more support, this will be our final pack of Journey together for this episode of DSP Pack Rips. Sadly, no hits tonight. I would love to do a 5th, and I would love to do this. I've been waiting to do this all day. Earlier, I'm not even kidding you.
Oh my, he dangled it. He actually dangled the fucking other Pokemon box. I've been waiting for this all day. Hint, 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 hint. He just dangles it.
I would love to do a 5th, and I would love to do this. I've been waiting to do this all day.
Dangle. He actually dangled it, for fuck's sake. I want to open this, but I need $250. Dangle.
Hey, earlier, I'm not even kidding you. Earlier today, the same thing happened. We were incredibly close hitting 250, and we didn't do it. So, thanks, Scarlarky, for 5 jewels. Now is the chance if you want to do a last-minute contribution, a tip.
How much he's got $214, so he's asking for another $36. Like it's nothing that's like changed in the fucking bottom of your, back of the couch or something. What? The back of your sofa.
Scarlarky for 5 jewels. Now is the chance if you want to do a last-minute contribution, a tip, some subs, some kicks, get us to 250, so we can do that 2 extra packs, okay? All right.
But then you'll fucking say, audience, guys, we're not far away from 300. And then we're not far away from 350. And then it never ends.
All right, here we go.
Because Lord knows there's enough people out there that all they want to do is take, and all they want to do is hurt. As long as they get that bag or they get ahead, they're scumbags. They don't need to exist. They're leeches. And if they didn't exist, Earth would be a better place. So, sadly, we didn't get our bonus tonight. But it is what it is. I still appreciate you all hanging out. So Sunday, Level 1 podcast to get caught up. Continuing with Super Mario Sunshine on that first stream.
Sadly.
And on the late stream, it is more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Meaning there's a freebie pack. Likely what we'll do, we'll definitely do Pokemon cards for the late stream. We'll do the journey together. Maybe what we'll do is not make those eligible for the first stream. So the first stream will either be like One Piece or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Lorcana, okay? This guy is scum. He's an exploiter. He's used people for personal gain way too many times, and he keeps getting away with it. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
We all fucking love it. Right, it's time. Time for us to bring our attention to the bingo. No shit, he's playing. He's played Mario today. He's played Mario in the first stream, I think. So there we go. Right, we have 5 free spaces. 3 of those free spaces carried over from Friday.
Are you daft?
Yes, I am. But 3 of those free spaces carried over from Friday when we were playing hardcore mode, so we couldn't use the free spaces for that stream. So they carried over today. And we've got 2 more free spaces courtesy of Nataron's $10 so we chat earlier on. So that's why we're currently at 5 free spaces before we started. And so there we go. So it's time for us to start playing bingo, and yeah, which is the first number in chat. Well, Mark was first. Even before I asked it, as soon as that video ended, Mark's like, "Here's my number." I demand my number to be seen first. I'll just use it. So there we go. 267. Hold on, a typo. 2267. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo stream. We need Phil to say shocked, him standing up, him saying idiot, him pigs playing something, and him saying kick. The second row is Phil's chair shaking, him saying business, here's the thing, here's the deal, him messing with his phone, and him saying example. The third row is Phil saying friend, what the fuck are you talking about? But I'll accept what I'm talking about as well. Him talking about the cards, him saying experiment, and new games.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
No. The fourth row is still saying react, sound good, honest, voted, and you see. And the fifth and final row is still saying no exaggeration, absolutely alright. That being said, and finally, help. That's the spell card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that the bad man commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that the bad man begs, we also get a free space. If Jay shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to Jay, but no, I don't get a free space for that. But to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan666 shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole world, Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
And also, for every $50 of organic support that DSP receives, we lose free spaces. Anonymous tips don't count, but otherwise, if $50 gets sent to Phil and it's real, then yes, we lose a free space for every 50 of that happens. But you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces as well. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have to Bingo streams, we get a free space. For every $5 of support, whether it's a $5 super chat or a £5 tip or whatever, every 5 of anything, we get a free space. And the denomination doesn't matter. If you send 20 Canadian dollars, I'll count that as 4 free spaces, even though Canadian dollars is not pounds.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much for Mark Shaw for putting your becoming Ringo Barry once again. Very Canadian indeed, Mark. Cheers. So there we go. So yeah, for every 1,000 jewels sent over YouTube chat, we get a free space as well. I've received 322 jewels so far, so another 678 jewels, we get a free space. So there we go. And of course, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces is just to like the damn stream. 25 likes is 1 free space. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes is additional free spaces, and 100 likes on this bingo stream would be 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. So there we go. Every time we get a free space to celebrate getting, every time we get a free space to celebrate getting 25 likes, each time we get to reward ourselves with an animation. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. How many likes do we have so far, by the way? Do we have 25 likes so far to celebrate our first free space? I don't know how many likes we got, and you guys usually need to tell me. We're 2 likes away. We have 23 likes currently so far. So there we go. If we get 25 likes, we get our first free space and all that jazz. So there we go. Get some of these. So you guys are in charge of some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of it is controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch by the chest. So there we go. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to AI Marble Phil when I'll Pigs point out for us right now. So take it away, you weird looking marble faced prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the ! marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. A little quick reminder to everyone, I need a reminder of it. Currently, the marble ticket holders are Ludwig, Damien Anderson, Pigsar, and Dashi. The current full house ticket holders are Captain Murphy, Campin Dutchman, and Comedy. And the Scottish Soundboard holders are currently Rabashank, Jim R6, Hothead Studios, Avalanche, Twilight, Chris Danks, and SD1593. So there we go, good stuff indeed. If you want a chance to win your own prize, of course, first of all, you got to make sure that your marble is included on that community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If we get a full house of a marble race, your marble could win. And if it does, I'll spin the wheel and see what prize it lands on. You can win one of these free prizes. And of course, at the end of every single month as well, your marble, if it wins, could, you know, first, second, or third place could win a monetary prize as well at the end of each month. So there we go. We have 25 likes apparently. It's not a free space. Fantastic stuff indeed. Every time we get a free space, courtesy of you guys liking the stream, we celebrate for an animation. So I think I should wake people up with some trumpets. Do it louder! There's no way Phil bald looks like that. His head is too odd a shape to look like that. There's no way. But good stuff indeed. Anyway, I think that covers all the bases. There's only one thing left for me to do before we start playing bingo today, and that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Get fucking screwed!
There we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go. 6 free spaces straight away so far. We start off with microphone only, and then we'll fast forward to Phil's webcam turn on. Let's see how well we do today on this Sunday comeback edition of Phil's crappy fucking show we had a day off. Oh, hold on, before we even start. For God's sake, this is dark as hell. Stop amputating cat!
Cat's cut off hoof tipped £1. ROWEEB alarm going off. WEEWOOWEEWOOWEEWOOWEEB alert WEEB alert. Surrender in the WEEB police and use COMMITED treason of the highest form. WEEWOOWEEWOOWEEWOO gunshots and explosions. Looks like we have to bring in the WEEB army.
I feel like I need to translate it for you guys because the person who sent that, they sent it in caps lock, so it's spelled half the words out rather than just say the words. Okay. So I will in this instance tell you what it says because TTS got confused. I don't know. So. Cat has cut off hoof saying, uh-oh, weeb alarm going off. Weeboo, 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 weeb alert, weeb alert. Surrender, I'm the weeb police and you've committed treason of the highest form. Weeboo, 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 gunshots and explosions. Uh-oh, looks like we have to bring in the weeb army. That was the message there. Since TTS absolutely destroyed the bastard thing, you know, since it was on caps lock the entire time and it got confused with what weeboo fucking was. So there you go. So there you go. I felt obliged to read it out since it was very confusing to try and fucking understand what was being said when TTS is just fucking spelling out. Don't blame Sonny, they're sleeping right now for fuck's sake. Personally, just trying to fucking have a nap and not a shit and you're fucking blaming Sonny for God's sake. Whatever. Thank you for the tip though, very kind of you indeed. So there we go. Anyway, guys, let's start bingo. One more time. Random Scottish soundboard button. Set us off in the battle once more.
Hello there.
There we go. Good old Obi-Wan. Okay, good luck everybody. Microphone only at first and then webcam afterwards. Here we fucking go. 6 free spaces so far. Let's see if we can get the full house. And thank you very much to Demon of Japan. Good to for becoming a bingo baddie once more. Check out Discord, remember, I sent a Discord message a few days ago. I sent it on Friday, I think it was. So yeah, check your Discord messages, ya bam, because I tried to find out from you how you want your bingo runs. So there we go. Anyway, time for bingo. Good luck. Here we go.
Morning. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back. It's time for another awesome week here on DSP Gaming to end August. And I hope that you are excited. We got some good stuff this morning. I think we're going to have a good discussion because I was able to have some time to play in the Dusk Bloods network test yesterday on Switch 2. I've got my opinions on it. I'd like to share those with you and let you know what I experienced. I think a lot of people are excited for Dusk Bloods being the next thing from FromSoft, and it's a Switch 2 exclusive. So we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes, okay? Plus, I have some interesting news for those of you who are into TCG stuff, all right? I think that you're going to like the discussion that I'm going to have with you today. I have some stuff to share with you. If you're not into the TCG stuff, you probably won't care about that segment, but that's all good. I think you're going to like it, and I hope that you will be here for it. The TCG stuff obviously has been doing great, and I got a little follow-up, and of course, updates, and we're going to hang out and have a good time. And then, of course, Super Mario Sunshine continuing with tons of rage and frustration. I mean, I'm only playing the best possible version of the game, so, you know, it's going to go smoothly, right? We all know that. Okay, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes to start the show, everybody. I hope that you will be here. It's going to be an exciting one. And already I want to say thanks to Spoderman and Canned Vegetables for the jewels. I should have an update on that as well. It's kind of interesting, you know, taking a look at how these jewels actually work, because at first I was skeptical about how they would work. And, you know, taking a look at some of the initial results, like, for example, we had started doing the jewel stuff back on Thursday, correct? Yeah. It's interesting to look at it and to see how YouTube breaks it down, because, man, it's confusing how they break it down. And if you don't really have your eyes peeled for it, you might be confused, and I'm still confused. Okay? All right, anyway, so thank you guys. I shall be back shortly and we will begin the show. So grab a drink and a snack, use the restroom, do what it is you need to do to prepare because we are going to begin shortly, and it should be interesting. Okay, thank you guys for being here and chilling, and I will see you guys in just a few.
Pile of shite. That doesn't explain though. Let's see, at the start of the show, I was sharing with you guys. Phil left a message on this stream yesterday saying Dustbug seemed I forgot that he was actually committing to some of his day off to play the game. So that's why I was in his office talking on his own stream almost 24 hours before he was due to stream. So there we go. Right. So yeah, we got a strong start. 3 squares ticked off straight away. Good stuff indeed. Let's fast forward to his shitey fucking podcast starting, which is about here. So here we go. Let's do fast forward some more. Fast forward some more. There we go. Here we go. What the fuck's he wearing today? There's today's drip, everyone. And I think I speak for everyone when I say...
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
What is going on, everyone? It's a new week here on DSP Gaming, and you know what that means. It means we have to start the week with a Level 1 podcast. And on today's show, we've got some very interesting topics, including I had a chance to play the Duskbloods closed network test yesterday on Switch 2. I got some thoughts. They're pretty good, actually. I want to let you know exactly what the game is because I think a lot of people had questions. It's interesting. It's a good hybrid that I'd like to tell you all about. Plus, obviously, I want to get you caught up on everything going on this week. We've got a great week that's a mix of ongoing playthroughs, hopefully concluding games, and new ones at the end of the week.
I don't think that noise was from me. I think it was either from Phil or Raw Phil. Let me just confirm that.
Interesting. It's a good hybrid that I'd like to tell you all about. Plus, obviously, I want to get you caught up on everything going on this week.
Yeah, it's not me. That's it. I'm fine. That's either Phil's end or it's Raw Phil's end. Or potentially Sonny's end. I don't know.
We've got a great week that's a mix of ongoing playthroughs, hopefully concluding games, and new ones at the end of the week.
Burger.
And I got a big update in regards to TCG stuff as well, which half of you care about and half of you don't. But it's going to be very interesting. I have some things to show you. What does he have to
Sonny, you should be sleeping. Get fucking back to sleep, you stupid bam. There we go. Get your ass to bed.
show us? Well, you're going to find out. All right? So, it's going to be a good show and a great start to the week. And, of course, after that, Super Mario Sunshine continues. So, everyone get ready. Hold on to your butts. It's time for the Level 1 pod.
And we also we can skip his shitey intro because it's a shitey intro. So, yeah, we go.
I hope everyone had a great Saturday. I certainly did. Pretty much went exactly how I wanted it to go. Got recuperated from a busy week. Had a lot of time to spend with my wife. Had some great food, some relaxing vibes. And I got to sneak in some time to play the Duskbloods network test, which I was nervous about. Didn't know if I was going to have a chance to do it, but I did. And so I'm going to send you, or tell you guys all about my initial experience with that game. I've got an update on jewels because I have an actual 100% definitive answer on how they work, how much they are valued, etc. Plus, I've got an update on TCG stuff. I have something to show you.
Who fucking
something
cares?
a little special, but we'll save that for later. All right. So I hope that you guys are excited for a great week. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of August, 2026. Indeed, it is the last week of August, meaning after this week ends, we're going to try to wrap up most of the ongoing summertime fun because we got to get ready for new releases. If you guys aren't aware, we got a good amount of them. Later on this week, the Metal Gear Solid Collection Part 2 releases with Metal Gear Solid 4 being the big re-release, being finally available on modern platforms. It's never been available off of PS3 before, so to finally be able to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again after all these years is actually quite the treat. In addition to that, the Modern Warfare 4 open beta starts this weekend, and obviously I want to give that a whirl and see if it's any good. Then in early September, we have games like Blood of the Dawnwalker, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Halloween, Wolverine, Control Resident, Silent Hill Townfall, Valor Mortis, just around a few, to name a few. That's a lot of games. So I'm going to be very busy come September. We're not going to have time to be messing around with the summertime stuff. That's why this week you're going to see a big push to finish games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond postgame, and Final Fantasy VI. We'll see.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! We can wrap up all 3 playthroughs by week's end. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. We still have a little bit of extra time, but I'm hoping that we can start wrapping this stuff up so we can move on to all the new content. So, good stuff coming, great vibes coming. Everything's great. How y'all doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Let's say good morning to everyone who's here live, shall we? Jelk, Mad Villain, Comedy Master, Screwtube, Carly Snail, Princess Luna, Coffee Break, Plant Mechanier, Philip, R-Man Recipe, Dark Lady God, Brian, Love Hestia. Who else we got? James, Thor, Keith, how you doing? Who do we got over on the kick side? Fat Walrus, nice name, but you shouldn't insult yourself. Florisic, Greed Jar, Orange Koosh. Who else do we got? The chat's flying. Virtual Boy is here. Shockingly not rebanned yet. Ruriko.
Burger.
Who else? The Dark Side Bader. That's a good one. And many, many more. Actually, the chat's flying now. Toasty Acorns. I can't even see it. It's going so fast. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I hope, again, if you had a great Saturday, I'm glad to hear that. I had a great one. Basically, yesterday, here's what went down, okay? I relaxed a lot with my wife, which is really, really, really needed. Okay, it was definitely needed because it was a week that was very good for the record. It was a very good week, but after doing so much in such a short period of time or whatever, sometimes it's good to have a day where you could just unplug and relax. But at the same time, I knew that the Dusk Bloods network test was taking place during my day off. I wasn't able to capture or stream it because you're not allowed. You're outright forbidden. They say if you do it, they'll ban you from the game. You won't be able to play FromSoft stuff. I'm like, well, I guess I shouldn't do that. But I would love to play it and let you guys know my thoughts. So we actually started the day ordering breakfast, and we ordered from a new place. We had never ordered from this place before. And it said they had like a breakfast sandwich combo, and they let you choose your bread. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking in my head, I don't want like super greasy bread. And if I pick like sourdough or even white, they're gonna butter that bread and they're gonna fry it. And it's gonna end up being very greasy. So they had English muffin. I was like, well, on the chance that an English muffin is kind of small and I get this breakfast sandwich, it's gonna be a small sandwich. I just don't want the grease. So I ordered the English muffin breakfast. Okay, breakfast sandwich, like scrambled eggs, some bacon, some cheese on bread, your choice of bread. So I order it and it arrives, and I open it up, and to my surprise,
I wonder what the surprise is. I'm in suspense now.
Coding Chris tipped £1. Wait, is MGS line coming to Xbox? I literally have 600 hours in PSP game.
It's coming to Steam. There's some sort of Metal Gear Solid collection coming to Steam. And I think you can play like the 3D games in some sort of collection. I mean, I actually searched this the other day because I was curious. I'm not sure if it's available elsewhere. It may be available elsewhere. I checked on Steam because I am, but that's kind of that's my own main source of like where I play games these days. But give me a second. So if I actually search, let's see if I search Metal Gear Solid. I'm on Steam right now, but you guys can't see it. So there we go. There's a Metal Gear Solid collection. Yeah, it's coming out in 4 days' time. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. Shush. And it includes, so that will be, I keep playing things. So view info. So hold on. So Metal Gear Solid 4, the screenplay book, the master book, the Peace Walker screenplay book. That's a fucking whole bunch of shit there. Hold on. Well, what's this? So it also includes Metal Gear Solid. Shut up. What is this? I'm trying to kind of make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, then it's Peace Walker as well, there's Ghost Babel, that's the game list, you know? So that's the Master Collection, like, 2. There is a Master Collection 1, I believe. It's already out. Also, the big thing, so on a few days' time, this thing is coming out in a few days' time, Metal Gear Solid 4 is also the big one, you know? So Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, HD Collection version, and Metal Gear Ghost Babel, whatever the fuck that is. That's the 3 games, apparently. You know? So, yeah. So that's that. There's also, I mean, there's a collection out already, I think, for the first 3 games, you know? Let's see if yeah, Master Collection Volume 1 bonus content. That's already out, of course, you know? And it has been for a while. And the info for that, according to, so you get Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid, including VR missions and special missions, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty HD Collection, and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. As well as Metal Gear, the NES FC version, and Snake's Revenge. So that's, you can buy that on Steam right now for 50 quid. Which is a hell of a lot to get for 50 quid, you know? That includes that includes the 2D Metal Gear Solid games. Well, Metal Gear games, before it went 3D on PlayStation 1 for the first time, you know, big 3D game. So there you go. I've played Metal Gear Solid 1, I've played Metal Gear Solid 2, I've never played Metal Gear Solid 3 or above, you know? But I loved Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 is fantastic. I really loved playing those games. I thought those were fantastic fucking games. And this Masters Collection Volume 2 is coming out soon, of course, and that's a big deal for sure. But also the big selling point for that is obviously Metal Gear Solid 4 being available for the first time outside of like PS3 or whatever, or PS4 or whatever else. Anyway, that's that.
Okay, breakfast sandwich, like scrambled eggs, some bacon, some cheese on bread, your choice of bread. So I order it and it arrives, and I open it up, and to my surprise,
here we go.
There's not 1, but 2 English muffin breakfast sandwiches in the box.
Oh my god! What an incredible story!
And my face just lit up like a child on Christmas morning. I was like, double? They gave me double? So I started off my day right, and for the record, the sandwiches were pretty good. So that got me happy, in a good mood. While my wife was getting ready for the day, you know, showering and put on her makeup and everything, I said, well, now's my chance. Let me get in here and let me boot up my Switch 2, install the Dust Bloods network test, and play it for a bit, okay? So I did. I had a chance to do it, and that will be a segment on the show. We're going to get to that. And I played it for a little over an hour. I'd say probably...
Wait a second. No. The guy, we need context here. The context is that they didn't get to go out and run their errands for the day until, I want to say, it was 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. But they waited until mid-afternoon to late after, well, you know, to do their errands. And I'm basing that off of the timestamp that we have of Phil sending that message. Well, okay, that's actually maybe not accurate, to be fair. When Phil left a message in the stream, I shared this at the start of the stream, remember? Like, listen, we don't have timestamps, sadly, for this, you know? All we know is that when the screenshot was taken, it was 19 hours to go before Phil was due to stream today. And he left a message in his chat saying Dustblood seem interesting. Oh, they changed colours in chat. So yeah, to be fair, yeah, but because of those timestamps here, who fucking knows? But there you go. But whatever, it is what it is. Anyway, Phil, continue. It's funny because Maximilian Blood already left a review of Dustbloods, but they seem to do it in a pretty good way, you know? I was kind of half hoping that, you know, Phil would have got triggered and baited by that, you know, but we'll see how Phil handles it, shall we?
An hour, 15 minutes, okay? I got to play through the intro, which teaches you some tutorial stuff, and then rather than finishing the intro, which looked like it would have been like an hour, I said, I want to play this game. So I went online, I picked a different character, and I played and was fighting against people. So I'm going to let you know my thoughts and my experience later on in the show. Then we went grocery shopping, and, you know, it was a good week. They actually had some pretty good produce this week, got some nice big berries, nice juicy, sweet blueberries, and a few other things, and came home and relaxed, had a good dinner, and basically just got to chill, which was really, really nice, okay? I really wanted that, and now, you know, I'm coming back this week, and I feel refreshed. I really do. Like, I feel refreshed, relaxed. I'm ready for a brand new week of content here, and I hope that you guys are excited for said week, okay? So, all right, you know what's happening? Before we get to anything, I want to talk about this, because you guys are dropping jewels here like crazy. Those animations are fun, are they not? So I want to tell you guys all about the jewel system, because now I know how it works. I can 100% confirm. Remember, I turned these jewels on my streams a few days ago, okay? And no one really knew how they worked. I didn't know how they worked, okay? I know how they work. Because now what's happened is after a few days back, YouTube updates the analytics on your previous broadcast, and you get to actually see your revenue. Ladies and gentlemen, not bad. Not bad. All right, the jewels are actually helping a lot. And I don't know how you guys are getting them, because a lot of people were saying they got them for free. It's basically exactly what we thought, okay? So allow me to explain. There's jewels now that you can actually gift during a live stream. And if you gift 100 or more, there's going to be a pop-up on the screen to say thank you with these nice animations that you can select. I don't know if you guys have seen in the menu there that you can select them. Now, you can only gift jewels during YouTube live streams if you're on the mobile app. They do not work on desktop. What they did is the equivalent on desktop is essentially a super thing, or a super sticker. It's the same thing. You get a nice animation and everything. You get to select your animation. So I think that's the equivalent that they created, because they wanted to, on desktop you do a super sticker, on, you know, mobile you do these gems, or jewels they're called, okay? So it's nice, but I don't know how you get them. Many of you maybe are buying them, and from my knowledge, it works similarly to how it works with Kicks on Kick or with the bits system on Twitch, where when you buy them, there's a premium that you pay for them. So for example, let's say you wanted to buy 20, I think it's like 20,000 jewels, cost like $250 or something like that. So there's a premium. You know what I'm saying? It's not a direct correlation. YouTube makes their money on the upfront.
No. So yeah, on here, that's true. But Phil has got it, so if you want to see the animation play, you have to give 100 on his channel. You know? People are giving them like 2 jewels and 10 jewels, but they don't trigger an animation. He is telling his audience that if you want to see the animation show up on screen, he needs you to send 100 to him. At least. To trigger the animation shown on his end on stream, because he's a greedy boy, you know. Me, I accept anything because, you know, well, it seems unfair to limit it, you know.
1941 Phil tipped £1. Prepare Z jewels for Z chamber.
Oh god. That's dark. That's kind of dark, that. That's actually a free space. Well, that's £5 in tips, so that's a free space. Thank you very much for a very dark humour, but yeah, it goes a free space, so worth it, I guess. That sounds dark as hell. Shit, but there we go. I guess 17. Aye, but so yeah, Sunny said it still shows up. I think I think Phil means this animation. It shows up in the chat normally because this is also Raw Phil has it, so it shows up in the chat for everyone. Okay, so Raw Phil will see it on his end, but it won't show up on Phil's stream unless it's over 100. You know, it'll show up for everyone watching Phil's stream in the chat. You know, over here. But naturally, on Phil's normal stream, he doesn't have his own chat showing. So yeah, from Phil's perspective, the only way that his audience will see these jewels show up on his stream anyway, if they're not watching live, is to see it pop up if it's over 100. It's strange, I know, it's strange.
Sale of these when you buy them. When you give me the jewels as a gift, like you're doing right now, I keep 100% of the jewels, but there's a cap, okay? On Kick and on Twitch. Their currencies of kicks or bits respectively are the equivalent of about 1 penny USD. So if you gifted 100 kicks, I get $1, all right? But on YouTube, that's not how it works. On YouTube, when you give a jewel, it counts as half of a ruby. What? I know, what? Why do they do it that way? What does that even mean? What's a ruby? You wouldn't know because you don't see rubies and you don't get them. You don't know anything about them. I don't know why they did it like this, okay? So a jewel is half of a ruby. What happens is at the end of a broadcast, YouTube will gather up all the jewels that you gave me during that broadcast, and they say, well, you can't keep the jewels, but we're going to give you rubies in exchange for your jewels. So if, let's say, for example, I had 100 jewels. Well, 2 jewels make a ruby, so at the end of the broadcast, they'll give me 50 rubies. A ruby is the equivalent of 1 penny. So even though technically jewels have no monetary value, at the end of the day, they're going to equate to about half a penny each. Does that make sense? There you go. Now, in regards to this, so how does all this work? So basically, I don't have a way to see how many jewels you gave me during a broadcast until the analytics catch up with it. Well, the analytics don't catch up for 1 to 2 entire days. So this broadcast we're doing right now, I'll have no idea how many jewels you guys gave me until like Tuesday, okay? Then I'm able to go into the analytics and it'll actually say right on it how it all works, okay? So also FYI, there's a weird thing with these jewels. You guys can gift them to me as much as you want and thank you when you do, but for some reason, I don't see them live in my queue. I have to sit here and constantly refresh my queue, and then the jewels kind of disappear.
It's the same for everyone, I think. It's the same for me. They won't show up in my queue unless I refresh the queue. That's why as soon as I see it happen in chat, I'm adding them to my calculator. I literally have my phone calculator ready to add jewels as you guys give them, because it's kind of hard to kind of keep tabs on them all, if that makes sense, you know. But if I enter what you send me as soon as I see it, then I can keep track of it better that way, you know. But it's a bit awkward trying to keep track of the jewels. It doesn't behave like other contributions behave, basically, when it comes to the alerts on your OBS, for example.
It's very odd, okay? Like right now, if I go to viewer activity, I can see a whole bunch of jewels that you guys gave me this morning. But then if I refresh the page, they disappear. So if I'm going to shout out jewels, I have to try to do it quick, because if I don't, they don't track properly. I think it's because it's a new thing YouTube implemented. They didn't work out the bugs yet, so it doesn't really work with feeds yet. It doesn't even really stay on the screen. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. Like, it's just a new thing that's very, very confusing. And I think that they haven't smoothed it out yet, okay? So, listen, if you watch my live broadcasts and you want to support me with jewels, by all means, go for it, please do. They do add up and they do help. Like, for example, I have the analytics open right now. So the very first day that jewels were enabled on this channel, it was that Assassin's Creed Black Flag stream from Thursday. You guys gave me almost 200 jewels. Excuse me. You guys gave me almost 20,000 jewels, and that equated to $91.48 of profit. That was half of the profits that I made on the YouTube stream. You guys also contributed with, kickside contributions and tips and all that. But on the stuff that I got made on YouTube that day, I made more with the jewels than I did on super chats, than I did on memberships, than I did on ads. Okay? So I just want to make this abundantly clear. The jewels help a lot. The thing is, I don't know how you guys are getting them. If you're getting them for free, then thanks. And yeah, they are helping and they are counting towards my streams and I'm making revenue on them. Okay? But from what I'm to understand as we're looking at this jewel system, technically, if you were to super chat me, I would actually keep more of that. Because a super chat, I keep about 2/3 of, and YouTube keeps 1/3. Well, in this case, they're keeping basically half the jewels. Does that make sense? Like, whatever you're gifting, they're keeping half of it, and I get half. So, listen, it's all good. No matter how you guys want to contribute, I very much appreciate it, no matter what. You guys are awesome. You've supported me so much so far this year. It's been an amazing year. This summer has been amazing, particularly. But it's up to you. Right now, people are dropping jewels all over the place. The thing I don't want people to be like is like, oh, so, well, you got jewels, so you want us to all mass buy them and start dropping them, right? Not necessarily. If you're already doing super chats, if you tip me, if you contribute in other ways, you can just continue to do that. It's fine. You don't have to be like, oh, jewels are new, so now I have to go buy jewels. No. Okay, I'm just saying this is just another way, particularly for those who watch me on mobile. This is a way for you to contribute And it's a nice thing. I like the animations personally. I think the animations are very nice. What I'd like to do is change the sound effect, because right now that's the generic sound effect. I'd like to get a better one for jewels. Maybe it'll sound like jewels are falling, like a bunch of gemstones hitting each other or something, you know, something like that. But it sucks that it kind of happened so fast. I didn't really know what was going on. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know what they counted for. So here's what I'm gonna do. You guys are going crazy with jewels right now, literally on the stream. I'm going to shout out all the jewels right now, and I'm going to add them to the leaderboard, because if I don't do it now, I actually will lose this tracking and will not be able to accurately do it. So I'm gonna do it right now. Spoderman started today with 5 jewels, then Canned Vegetables did 100, and then Spoderman did 100. Here's the problem. That's not even a $1 contribution. In order for me to count something for the leaderboard, it has to be $1.
Here's a problem. You guys are cheap bastards, and I'm not counting your fucking pennies. I only count dollar bills, how to hire bitches. Here's the problem. I'm not counting your peasant change. Here's free money, Phil. That's not even $1. I don't care. Greedy bastard, man. It really is. It all adds up. As he demonstrated, it all adds up. He made $90 alone, apparently, a few days ago, with these jewels. And those small ones all add up. But there is a problem. I ain't counting that shit.
Or more. So even though you guys are gifting those jewels, it has to basically be 200 jewels for me to be able to count it on the leaderboard. Does that make sense?
No, wait a second. That is. So now it's 200. 200 jewels means he gets $1. Wow. At first it was 100 jewels, you know, because, you know, you spend 100 jewels for him to... But nah. Because Phil is now equating it as to what he keeps. It's, yeah, oh God almighty.
To be $1, okay? So, thanks to Canned Vegetables, thanks to Spoderman. Canned Vegetables actually did another 10 jewels. Sketch did 10 jewels. Guitar Player did 1,000 jewels, okay? So that is the equivalent of $5, and that's how we're going to track it, okay? Play McCannier did 10 jewels. Princess Luna did 10 jewels. Play McCannier another 10. Play McCannier did 250 jewels, so that's about $1.50. That I can count. Ghost did 550 jewels. That's just under $3. We'll count it as $3, okay? And then Play McCannier did 550 jewels, so we'll count that as $3. Thank you. Ghost, thanks for 67. Play McCannier, thanks for 30. Play McCannier did another 100. Thank you. Alex from Phoenix did 1,000 jewels, so that's 5. Thank you so much. Okay. 5 jewels for BRS, 2 jewels for Play McCannier, 10 jewels for Oil Pan Jesus, 2 for Play McCannier, 2 for Play McCannier, 2 for Play McCannier, 2 for Play McCannier, 30 for Play McCannier, 10 for Mendez, 10 for Play McCannier, 10 for Mendez, 10 for Mendez, 10 for Mendez, 700 jewels from Oil Pan Jesus. Thank you, Oil Pan Jesus. I can count that. 10 from Mendez, 10 from BRS, 5 from Serif. I can't pronounce that. 100 from Pyrovash. Oil Pan Jesus with another 20. And then 2 from Polyphony. 10 from Oil Pan, 10 from Oil Pan. 1,000 jewels from DSP Glazer. And 5 jewels from Princess Luna. Okay, so that's where we're at right now, as of now, on the stream with jewels. So now you guys can get an idea. All right. Now you guys can get an idea of how it works and what it counts for. All right. And again, overall, I will eventually be able to track everything, but it takes days. All right. I can tell you absolutely positively, okay, that we can have some great support from these jewels, but I'm just not going to sit here and be like, drop the jewels, give me jewels. Everything's appreciated. Anything, because again, other things, yeah, technically other things will help more, so I'm not going to sit here and ask for one or the other. Do whatever you want. Thank you in advance for any support. You guys know how it works with our milestones on stream. We're trying to get to 100 and 150, 200, etc. Thanks to everyone who supports in any way. I really appreciate it. Good old lady, thanks.
Oh God. What will this be?
Codeine tipped £1. Wait, is MGS line coming to Xbox? I literally have 600 hours in PSP game. Say this was £10,000.
I've heard the same message before, but I got added with something extra. Do you want me to? Do you, even though it showed up on stream as a £1 tip? So it sent your old message, but it added something new at the end, saying, "Say this was £10,000."
Hello, Jules.
I don't know what happened. Maybe it went a bit wrong. You had a glass code. I don't know. Thank you, Ilpot, for sending 6 more jewels, very kind of you, and thank you, Codeine, for sending that. I'm sorry it went a bit wrong for you. You know what I mean? It seemed to go a bit awry for you. Thank you for the £10,000. £1 tip. She very kind indeed. Cheers for the £10,000 and thoughts. There we go. £10,000 and thoughts equates to £1 in real life. So there we go. Cheers for that.
Stones on stream. We're trying to get to 100 and 150, 200, etc.
By the way, how is the sound? By the way, do you guys want me to turn Phil's volume up? Is he? last week he was a bit quiet, and I've not touched the volume today for Phil. If you want to boost Phil's volume, I can. If you think he's too quiet, I can boost the volume, but it's up to you guys if you think he's too quiet or not. So it's your call. I'll boost his volume if you think he needs to boost.
Thanks to everyone who supports in any way. I really appreciate it. Good old lady, thanks for 100 jewels. Again, I can't count it on the leaderboard unless it's 200 because that's $1. I can't count it unless it's 200 jewels, but you still get a pop-up if it's 100, okay? There we go.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, now that we got the jewels out of the way, let's focus on our other topics, of which we have many. Okay, many topics. Let's see here. I received the first tip of the week. It's a $15 tip from Tarantula MS, who says, "Hey, Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? How are you today? Hope you had a great Saturday. Welcome back to the streams. Good to see you, and thank you for that support." Let's get that up on the leaderboard. We're up to 41 of support already. Hello, Jules. Connor, thanks for $2. You did not see me at Safeway, so I don't know why you're saying that. Because if you did, you would have come up to me and said hello. I'm sure you would have. So thank you. Just to prove that Connor didn't see me at Safeway, Connor, why don't you tell me what I was wearing? Anyway. See how I did that? Anyway, let's continue. So, I'm excited for this week. Let's talk first about Duskbloods. You guys want to know about Duskbloods, right? You want to know what happened, my experience with it, what I thought about it, right?
Who fucking cares?
Okay? And so I'm going to share that experience. Then we will continue and talk about some TCG updates and stuff that I have for you this week. And then we'll just hang out, okay? Connor John, that's not what he says you had on blue jeans. Yeah, because I always wear blue jeans when I leave the house. I've told you that. What else was I wearing?
He was right. He wasn't wrong. What else was I wearing? You asked him what you were wearing and he got it right. And he didn't even see it. What's the big fucking deal? What if he fucking guesses you're wearing your fucking white t-shirt with the little US fake flag and everything? What, are you gonna freak out? I mean, so what if it transpires that he did see you and he guesses your shirt correctly or whatever? Are you gonna panic? Are you gonna be like, what's my god, whatever?
You don't know because you weren't there. Anyway, let's continue. So, Duskbloods. Let's talk about it, all right? So the Duskbloods network test took place over the weekend. I think it's over now, right? I think it ended last night. I think it was just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, wow, today's Sunday. There may be one more session going on this afternoon, actually, of the Duskbloods network test. I wish I could broadcast it. I wish I could show you the game. They won't let me. It outright said in the terms of service that unless you were some of the select lucky few people that FromSoft loves and butt kisses, you can't broadcast this game right now. It's against the terms of service. If you do it, not only will they terminate your access to the network test, big deal, but they're actually going to seek out your account later on and ban you from the actual game when it comes out. They've even said that they will ban you from... Okay, goodbye, Connor John. That was a quick one. You got unbanned, and now you're banned again. Bye-bye, bitch. Okay.
What did they do to get banned?
What is up, everyone?
They got banned in YouTube. First of all, I said, so I was right, you owe me an apology. And then I said, I'm not a stalker, I live in Renton also. I was born and raised here. And Phil banned them for living near where he lives. Wow.
So... basically, they're going to ban you from all FromSoft products. They outright said you made an agreement that you aren't going to share anything. So if you do, we're going to ban you. So I'd like to continue to be a part of FromSoft content. I would prefer to not be permanently banned. So I've decided to not leak the game. However, they are allowing everyone to talk about their personal experiences with the game. So allow me to do so right now, okay? So first off, when you boot up the game, it throws you into a tutorial. You don't choose whether you can skip it or not. You have to play it. And immediately the game opens up in an incredibly gothic intro that is incredibly Bloodborne-esque. You are a drunkard. You're sitting in a chair passed out with a bottle in your hand that's empty.
It's just like you, for real, for real.
It appears you're dead. It looks like you drank yourself to death. I'm not kidding. This is the intro of the game. And a woman's hand comes up off the ground and touches your dead arm. And she says this weird incantation about the end of the world and blood and stuff. And then she says she wants you to come back alive. And then this weird blood ritual takes place under the chair that glows. And then you disappear and she dies. Okay, there's also this weird blood insignia that appears on your wrist that's like bleeding all over the place, okay? And then next thing you know, you're teleported to the starter area of the game, and you are a swordsman. You have a big katana, like a blood katana. And you have basic abilities like a light combo, you have a heavy attack that you can charge and do like a double slash that's really powerful and supposedly like break guards. There's a dodge, and the dodge is multi-directional, so you can go left, right, forward, back. I think you go diagonal too. There's a block, and the block is a weird blood shield that comes out of that insignia that's on your hand. It forms this big shield, almost like Captain America's shield, but it's like blood. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like floating coagulated blood, and that's how you block attacks in this game, okay? Jumping is really interesting. It's very similar to Elden Ring, but even more so. You immediately have a super jump. where you charge the button release and you jump super high, and then while you're in the air, you can jump 3 more times. So you can jump the height of a building and keep jumping up. This game is incredibly vertical, even more so than Elden Ring was, okay? However, the game is Bloodborne. Okay, it literally is Bloodborne with one distinct difference that I'll explain in a second. It plays like Bloodborne, it looks like Bloodborne, it has blood all over it just like Bloodborne. The enemies look like Bloodborne, but I will say this, the enemies are all new. It's not like they took shit from other games and threw it in here like they did with Elden Ring. Night Rain is Elden Ring only with multiplayer, right? No, this is a brand new world, all new enemies. It looks completely different from Bloodborne. It's better, okay, to be honest with you. In fact, it's very colorful, it's very vibrant, not like pastels like Easter or anything, but it's like really bright fire, okay, and then dark areas, and then like poison, you know, and it really stands out. I really like that about the world. Looks like the environments will be very distinct and very visually appealing, but very gothic. Again, it looks exactly like Bloodborne. I'm not kidding, it's Bloodborne 2.0. That's what they should have called it, except they can't. They don't have the rights to do that, but this is the sequel to Bloodborne, 100%. Okay, so what are the differences between basic Bloodborne gameplay and Duskbloods? There's no parry. There's a new mechanic, okay? The mechanic is this weird shout that you do. So when someone's attacking you, you can interrupt them by doing a shout. What is, you hold your shield up and you press a Y button and you just like interrupt your shield with like you yell at them. And when you, I know that sounds silly, when you yell at the enemy, they're like, oh, how dare you speak to me like that? And they just get so insulted that you yelled at them that they have a stun meter and their stun meter actually fills up. Okay, that is a distinct difference between this game and all other FromSoft games. There's a stun meter on the screen at all times for every single enemy in the game, so you know when you can stun them. This even includes bosses, okay? So as you hit them with a combo, the stun meter starts to fill up slowly, but if you do this yell interrupt in the middle of their attack, ooh, they'll get knocked back and a big stun appears in their meter, okay? So why are you trying to stun them? When you fill the meter, they stagger, they fall over, they hunch over, and just like when this happens in other FromSoft games, you have a limited time to run up and do like a big visceral attack. The visceral attack is literally a vampire bite. You bite the enemy on the neck and you suck their blood, and then different things happen. Okay, it really depends. If you're fighting a boss, well, you'll do a giant chunk of damage. It's a good way to get a good chunk of damage on a boss fight. If you're fighting a regular enemy, it'll take a big chunk of damage and usually kill them. If you're fighting one of the tougher normal enemies, so let's say not the little minion, but the bigger versions that do big, heavy swings, right? Stuff like that. If it's that style of enemy and you kill them with the bite, listen to this, that enemy becomes your vampire thrall and now is on your side and runs around defending you like a bodyguard. I never expected that. I had no clue the game had that mechanic because I didn't spoil myself on the game. And I was like, well, that's pretty darn unique. Okay, so your goal is to run through the map once you drop, and you can pick where you drop on the map. It's a big open world map with different regions. You want to kill as many low-level enemies as possible quickly because it levels you up. You start getting more HP, more damage output. Then once you get a few levels in, your next goal is to try to grab good loot and to try to get a thrall or two. So you're basically forming a posse around you because in this game, it's full PvP. If you encounter another person, they come at you right away and you have to fight. And if you fight each other, it's like a big win for dominance. Whoever wins gets a ton of levels and experience. It kind of absorbs whatever you got from the other guy. So that's your goal, is to get a posse going, level up, and then be able to defeat the other people. What happens is after certain periods of time, a timer expires. And if you haven't gained a certain level of experience and in-game blood currency or whatever it is, you're eliminated. So it's like, there is no wall moving in on you like Fortnite. Like it technically is Battle Royale, but it's a different version of Battle Royale. You're not limited to a part of the map. It's not closing in a ring like Night Rain was, but instead it's based on how much did you do, how well did you do. Because if you die to a human, they take a lot of your blood experience away. So that sets you back from being able to survive the future waves. Do you see? So ultimately a game goes like this. You drop, you run around, you kill little enemies, you level up. Then you fight the kind of mid-boss enemies, you get thralls. Then you can go take on bosses, and bosses are randomly all over the map. I fought 3 or 4. Let's see. I fought a boss that was a giant, almost a mutation. It kind of looked like a half-toad, but it was a woman. It was really weird, and she was hideous, and one of those big lumbering bosses that can grab you and insta-kill you. So I fought that. I fought a giant mechanized robot with 2 giant wheel blades, and it would fly around on wings and then crash down. You had to dodge the attack, and then it would start trying to stab you with multi-hit stabs, and you could combo it, and that was a cool boss. And then I fought like a humanoid boss, too, and I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember what the humanoid boss. It was just kind of like a normal guy, but he had like abilities, if I remember correctly. So those randomly show up on the map, and you fight them, and if you win, of course, you get tons of experience, you get a reward for beating them. You want to be able to beat those. Eventually, you're going to fight other humans that are playing, and when you do, the fights are chaotic. Because remember, you can quadruple jump, so people are jumping all over, firing at each other in the air, because everyone also has a unique ranged attack and a unique special move. The ranged attack is different depending on which character class you pick. The standard guy is just a blood sword katana and a gun that's like a machine gun, so he goes like this, like rapid fire machine gun blast, but then he has to reload after like 5 to 10 shots. Then there's another class that I picked. His guy's name was Zork. He looks like Big Daddy from freaking Bioshock. He does. He's wearing this like undersea diver suit. He attacks with a ginormous cable that looks like it's an underwater power cable, okay? And he ripped a chunk off of it, and he fights with these big swinging combos like it's a club, or if you use the heavy attack, he slams the ground twice and the whole ground explodes with electricity, okay? His special attack, listen to this. He presses special attack, he lifts up in place on a jetpack, he leans forward head first, and he literally does E Honda's sumo torpedo across the screen, and if he connects with anyone, an enemy, a human, they go flying. They literally go flying a million miles because you hit them with such impact, and you can knock them like way away. You can hit them against a wall, they get stunned. it was a crazy move. The thing is, I get the feeling it's kind of easy to tell when someone's going to do it because you immediately have to hover in place. Maybe there's a way to variate the attack, to change or stagger the timing. I'm not sure. But it was a hilarious attack. The other guy who I started with, he's the blood sword katana user. He just has a giant bloody slash that goes forward in like an arc, and it could go through multiple enemies and chop like 3-4 enemies at once. So it seems pretty good for quick combat. So depending on what class you pick, it seems like the character gameplay can be dramatically different. So what's the difference between the gameplay of Bloodborne and this? The jumping, because there's no jumping like this in Bloodborne. Jumping all over the place is just crazy. And the fact that there is no interrupt parry. You know, in Bloodborne, when someone's coming at you, just fire your gun, you stun them, and then you do your visceral. That doesn't exist. Here you have to do this weird shout attack that interrupts what they're doing, and you have to fill their meter. If their meter fills all the way, now they stagger, and you can do that visceral. That's the vampire bite, but you have to fill their meter. Just one parry usually doesn't fill the meter, for the record, okay? So, in the hour 15 minutes that I played the intro, which was about 25 minutes, and then I jumped right into an online match, and it lasted a while. I think I played like 30-40 minutes in this online match. I used Zork, okay? And like I said, I fought 3 or 4 different bosses. I got a few different thralls that were working with me. I fought a bunch of humans. I beat one human, but the 2 or 3 beat me. It was obviously they knew the game better than me. They've probably been playing longer, which is fine. You know, I just wanted to get a flavor. I did have fun.
Of course, Phil loses and immediately has to have a reason that, you know, open beta, which is available for everyone at the same time, or they got more experience than me probably. I lost to that person. It's probably because they've been playing the game 10,000 hours. And it's open beta, it just released to everyone.
The connection was excellent. There was no lag. I'm going to repeat what I just said. I played a game that was online only, exclusive to Switch 2. There was no lag whatsoever. I'm as shocked at this as you are, because as you know, when we play FromSoft games online, historically the connections aren't great. But this was like flawless. And maybe it's because it's just limited to the Switch 2 infrastructure and they had a good control over the network for this test, but it worked beautifully. Like, I was blown away how good the connection was. It felt great. The hit detection was excellent when you were attacking humans. Oh yeah, you got the hit. It felt good when you're getting the hits. Also, you could dodge on the fly and the dodges were effective. So, I was shocked, okay? The world design is outstanding. It feels like it's Bloodborne 2.0. I absolutely love the world design because we all loved Bloodborne and we always wanted another Bloodborne. We've been sitting here waiting for one. This is it. No lie, this is Bloodborne 2.0. This is where they were going with it, and this could have been that game, except they couldn't use Bloodborne, so they decided to do something completely different, okay? So there you go. So I actually really had a great time with it. I wish that it had been able to be captured and broadcast because I would love to show you. And I wanted to play more, but I didn't have, you know, it's my day off. I'm not supposed to be in here playing games all day. So I played as much as I possibly could, and that's about as far as I got. So what do I think overall? What are my impressions? I think it's going to be very fun. I think it's going to sell like hotcakes. I think it's going to be incredibly successful, to be honest with you. I do. Right now, Switch 2 is a dead console, right? What are they releasing for it? Star Fox. Super Mario Sunshine emulated on the freaking GameCube software, right? This is what they're releasing for the console. There's nothing on it. The console's been out for over a year. There's probably less than 5 games worth playing on it. Okay? So they need content for this console desperately, and so many people bought it and are sitting around complaining there's nothing to play. I guarantee you, when this game comes out, it is going to be a monstrous seller. Everyone who owns a Switch 2 will buy Dustbloods. Okay? Just by default, it's like, well, I want to play my console. Everyone's going to be playing this. I got to buy it. All right? So I'm seeing big numbers coming in for this game. Like, I am. I'm seeing giant numbers coming in for this game once it releases. 100%, I believe that. Now, there was one negative, only one negative, that I have to say about this game, okay? And the negative is because it's a Switch 2 exclusive, it doesn't look nearly as good as other games that FromSoft has put out recently. It actually doesn't look as good as Elden Ring, and it certainly doesn't look as good as Night Rain. That's disappointing, right? Because they limited it to Switch 2 only. You stuck with that hardware. It only runs, make this clear, it runs at 1080p, okay? You can't change that. It's 1080p game. You can play it at a higher resolution. It just upscales and it looks fuzzy, because that's what happened. I played it at my native resolution of 4K. It looked fuzzy. And that's like, oh. So it kind of looks like Bloodborne, just upscaled, all right? And the frame rate is not steady at all, all right? It is a variable frame rate. In some parts, it'll run at a smooth 60, but a lot of the times when you go to the open world and there's a lot of enemies on the screen and you're fighting humans, it goes down to 30, and I don't think they're going to fix that. I think that is a strong limitation of the Switch 2 hardware. They just can't do better than that.
Is there nothing on the internet
like this,
that I won't masturbate to?
Situation. It can't handle it, and it ends up underperforming.
Who fucking cares?
And that's a disappointment. You're playing a brand new exclusive FromSoft game, and you want to think this is going to be exceptionally great. It's not. That is the one shortcoming of this game. Now, the lighting is gorgeous. The world design is excellent. So it kind of sucks you in, and you kind of get distracted, and it doesn't really bother you that much. But there's some points like, oh man, I wish this wasn't on Switch 2. Why couldn't this be on PC? Why couldn't this be on PS5? That's the choice they made. From my understanding, Miyazaki really wanted to make this kind of game, and he thought it was going to be a gamble, and so he worked with Nintendo directly, and Nintendo kind of financed the game. He didn't think that FromSoft themselves were going to 100% finance it because it was a risk, taking the Bloodborne formula and turning it into basically Night Rain. It is. It's like Bloodborne, Night Rain, Elden Ring, all crammed into one, and it plays very well. Like, actually, I can't wait to try the other classes, because I only tried 2 classes, and there's like 6, I think, in the game. There's a sniper class. There's a guy who's a staff that apparently transforms like a Kane in Bloodborne. You can do big combos with it. I want to try all that, and I just didn't have time. And what I am curious is, I'm assuming they're going to sell the game at a base price, but I'm assuming they're going to do seasonal content. It seems like that's the kind of game where the game will get stale if they don't update it. So they're going to probably do seasonal, map releases, seasonal character releases, etc. So one negative, 100%. I really wish it was not just Switch 2. I wish it was on the console so it would look better. But that's something you're just going to have to accept, that Switch 2 doesn't perform great. It's going to be kind of a choppy game. It's going to be a little fuzzy. But I will say this, and maybe this is just a personal thing for me and you guys disagree. It's sad because you're playing it and you're saying, what a great game, but why isn't it Bloodborne 2? Why isn't it pure PvE? Why isn't it a single-player world? That's what we all want, right? I understand that they're going in a different direction. They just made a multiplayer game with Night Rain last year. Did we really want the next FromSoft outing to yet again be another freaking multiplayer game? Seriously. Like, I don't know if I want another multiplayer game. You know what I'm saying? I'm frustrated because we all want Bloodborne 2.0. We knew they couldn't call it Bloodborne 2.0. All right, but they could have just called it Duskbloods and made it Bloodborne 2.0. Instead, it's multiplayer. That's like, okay, I get it. You know what it is? I hate to say it. This is what has happened. Everyone now believes games as a service is the future. And that's sad. We don't want all games as a service. There are games that are games as a service that work, and we've accepted that. It's kind of a necessary evil, right? But we don't want games that historically were single-player, amazing, standalone experiences to now have to be games as a service, and that's what they've done with this. This should have been Bloodborne 2.0, and instead, it's Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Night Rain, so that they can continuously release seasonal content, and that's disappointing. It looks great. It plays great. It's an interesting concept. I'm excited to actually play it when it comes out. I think it's going to do well. But because it is online only in games as a service, is this going to truly be Bloodborne 2.0, a game that will stand out and get Game of the Year awards and everyone will remember a decade later? Or is this going to be Night Rain 2.0, where everyone forgot about it within 3 months? Because you can't really have it stand out when it's online. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. I think the game will sell very well because it's a Switch 2 exclusive, but I wonder if it's going to get forgotten just like Night Rain was. All right? That's my honest take. I actually really like it. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for future tests. I hope that they have more. I hope that they have betas and stuff that you can participate in. I hope that we can play it sooner rather than later. I think it's going to be a fun experience, but this might be something that doesn't have longevity. I really wish that it was just an offline experience, but maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys disagree, okay? All right, so that's my take on Duskbloods. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Now, shout-outs. We have Jen Cook doing 500 kicks and saying, that's great, explaining it. Can you play it instead? I was expecting gaming, not a lecture. It's not allowed. I literally just said, when you sign up for the Duskbloods closed network test, in the terms of services, you may not capture, broadcast, or show off any footage of this game. It's against the rules, and if you do, you will be permanently banned from FromSoft services. I wish I could. I wanted to. I can't. So sorry that I can't, do what you want, but I'm not going to get banned from FromSoft permanently. Thanks for $5. And then, Natty Skinny Fatty did 500 kicks. Thank you for that. Let's see here. We got a troll who gave me $1.50. Thanks. I'm going to keep that. You can tell when trolls are butthurt when it's Sunday and they're tipping me to yell at me for something that happened a week ago on stream because they're so upset at it a week later. Yeah, I'm never going to bring it up because I'm far past it already. We're good. But this guy's an idiot. So thanks for your $1.50, stupid. Erwin, Timmy, $2. You struck me as someone with an extremely large penis. Okay, I don't know how that could happen, but all right, thanks for $2, Erwin. That's our biggest tip of the week so far, right? No, it's not. We have a Tarantula with that bigger $15 one. There you go. Thank you. All right, very nice. Okay, so that's the Duskbloods in the bag. Let's move on. All right, so I have some TCG update stuff. If you guys don't care about trading cards, if you don't care about my new hobby that I've been doing for over 3 months and it's been very successful, then ignore this segment. We'll be done with this segment in a few minutes, but I have some info and some interesting stuff to share with everybody, all right, in regards to TCG stuff. All right, so first off, today, we have a ton of different TCGs to open. We have Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine, which we opened around 7 packs of, I want to say. No, 4 packs of. And it looks pretty good. We did get a hit. We got Christopher Robin, but it was only $2. I'm hoping that we get better hits in that box. There's guaranteed hits in that box that are supposed to be of value, unlike that first Disney Lorcana box, okay? So we have that. We also have the new box of Pokemon cards, Journey Together. This is Scarlet and Violet, so it's a set from the previous set, not the current ones. And we opened a few packs of that on Friday night. Those look good, too. I'm excited for those. I'm hoping we'll get some good hits and a good... That's a new set. We've never seen any of those cards before, so it feels fresh. That was awesome. And we'll have more of that. In fact, we're going to do that tonight. Okay, on the late stream, we're going to open Pokemon Journey Together. So we're going to save Pokemon for the night stream, because tonight's late stream is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. It makes sense to open Pokemon cards during the Pokemon stream, right?
Who fucking
so there you
cares?
Go. We also have the remainder of the One Piece Royal Blood box of TCG. We have 8 packs left in that box, and there's a guaranteed hit in those 8 packs, supposedly. We already got a $73 gorgeous hit right there.
And you say,
so that's
hey,
probably the big hit of the box.
off.
There should be one more hit in that box. At least historically, looking at the past 2 boxes, there's always been 2 big hits and a few minors. So we should get one more hit, hopefully, in that box. So obviously, I'd like to wrap that up. And we still
Make the
have
bad
Yu-Gi-Oh!
man
Duelist
stop.
Advance. That's a set that we only opened a few packs of. And the cards look nice, but it's a low value set. I would say the Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more of a filler set. Okay, and what I mean by that is that's not meant to be a featured thing. That's not to be super exciting. That's like, hey, we need some cards to open in the interim when I'm ordering more, or we get a great day of overwhelming support, and now we went through all the other ones, then we get to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, that's how I'm looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Box. Still nice cards, still nice to open, okay? So, today on this stream, we need to make the determination, would you guys like me to continue with the Disney Lorcana, or would you like me to finish the One Piece? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a poll to determine which of those two we're going to do on today's stream, this particular Super Mario Sunshine stream, okay? Keep in mind, we're keeping the Pokemon journey together for the late stream, okay? So, number 1, Lorcana, Attack of the Vine.
At least he forgot about the wheel. Remember,
Number 2, finishing up the One
Peel
Piece
tried to get him to fucking do a
Royal Blood,
wheel
which should
for
have a
spin
good
for
hit in
us.
there. There should be one.
It looks like it's forgot
Or
about the
number
wheel.
3, the Yu-Gi-Oh! What's it called? Duelists Advance, right? Duelist Advance, I think it's called. Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
So please vote, and that will determine what cards we will open on this stream. Okay, and thank you so far for the early support. Now, I have 2 updates regarding TCG. The first update is, as you know, we've been opening Mega Dream EX as our mega bonus packs for when we hit big support milestones, either $250 cumulative on any stream, or if someone does a $100 contribution, we've been opening these packs. Already, I got a God pack, which is absolutely crazy. The pack worth over $700, and we've gotten other various hits as well. It's always nice cards, whether it's holofoils, whether it's reverse Pokeballs, whether it's EX cards, or whether it's actual special illustrations, okay? So, I'm excited to open more. I think we have 7 packs. It's either 7 or 8 packs left of this, all right? But I already told you guys, what I think we should do is we should continue to get this style of cards as our premium packs, because these literally are premium. You have a chance at a God pack in every pack. You get nice cards in every single pack. So I have ordered a different set of Japanese mega packs just like this, but it's not this set. It's a different set from the past, okay? This particular set I think we're gonna like because there's a lot of unique, nice looking cards in the set. It's not necessarily a set where you're guaranteed big values, okay? Being honest. You could get a God pack, and in that set there's cards worth a lot of money, but you're not really guaranteed to get those, okay? So, it's still going to be a nice set. The thing is, I don't want to spoil it yet. Once it shows up, I'd like to show you what it is, because I think you guys are going to like this particular set because of the cards.
Jules.
I'll just put it that way, okay? So that is coming. I'll let you know when that's here, and that'll be fun to do after we finish Mega Dream EX, okay? But I have one more update for all of you, okay? And that update is contained in this binder. You might say, what is that binder? What is the update? Well, if you remember last week, we opened a special box of cards. It was a promotional pre-release box of Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity. And in that pre-release box were some really nice looking cards. Not only did I like the art of those cards, but I like the fact that it covered the entire history of Final Fantasy and didn't really focus just on modern, but the classics as well. And if you remember, it included some bonus card sleeves, which was really a nice touch. And we got a hit in the 9 packs that were contained in that promotional box. We actually got a hit card. It was this guy right here. Yolan Orin, a full art card worth around $25. Now, if last week things hadn't gone crazy, okay? If things hadn't gone crazy, this card would have made my Wall of Fame. But last week, things went crazy. We pulled that God pack of Mega Dream EX, etc. Okay? So, this card is worth $25. It was on the Wall of Fame for like 5 seconds, and then it immediately got bumped. All right? But it's a nice looking card, and that's a pretty good hit. $25 in a promotional box is not a bad hit whatsoever. So I was very pleased with that, okay? So after we open that promotional box of cards...
It's over. It's over. We've got another free space because I'm begging. This card talk is all begging. We have 11 free spaces and 11 squares to tick off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Oh, actually. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. No, wait, did that? No, I didn't fuck up. Phil has $56. Which, but some of that was from a tip that is unknown. So yeah, it's not organic. We didn't lose a free space yet. That's good. We didn't lose a free space yet. We almost lost a free space, but didn't lose a free space yet. So there we go. But yeah, we got a full house. Fantastic. We got a break from the bad man. There we go. We got a break from the bad man, and we get to enjoy some marbles. We're doing a second card though. A second bingo card is happening. But we'll take a wee break, I will say for now, and we're going to enjoy some marbles just to get a wee breather from the bad man. Okay. But we're doing marbles. We're doing marbles right fucking now, in between. And then we'll go back and do a second bingo card. Oh, Christ alive, man. So here we fucking go. Get the marbles all up. Here we go. Good stuff indeed. Mr. Pika fan, you don't have a Scottish Soundboard Pass, so you can't activate it. It's only people who currently have a Scottish Soundboard Pass can activate a soundboard. And Moki has a lifetime soundboard pass because they made up half a soundboard. Much, it's kind of against their will. They kind of hate the fact they're on a soundboard as much, you know what I mean? But the bright side is they get to fucking activate it as much as they want, you know what I mean? That's basically, that's the price I pay, you know what I'm saying? They're half of the soundboard stuff, you know what I mean? But they get to activate it whenever they want, you know? It seems fair. Anyway, let's crack on with things. Who knows, it could be one of you guys win the Scottish soundboard pass in this very race right here. We'll have to wait and see. If that is indeed the case, you'll get activated straight away. Okay? Well, let's pick a random map here and let's fucking see what the course is going to be. The course is called Cool Park Central, made by at Charlie, however. It has a 25% elimination rate and an average finish time of about 2.5 minutes. 131 marbles are competing, but only one can be victorious. Who will the winning marble be? Will it be you, Pika fan, or you, Sideways Welshman? Or will Moki fucking win? Maybe Steve will win, and he'll fucking win our fucking intro shoutout. Who knows? This is the course we have anyway. We have some random person with a bunch of penguins. Are these are penguins from Madagascar? And is that... I think this is. Is that this penguin giving this guy like a spot? The neck pinch from like... What the fuck? That's actually a really good portrayal of the penguins from Madagascar. Kaboom! This is actually really decent. Like, a lot of effort went into making these penguins kind of look like I recognise this is actually from Madagascar. Oh whatever, kaboom! The dynamite. That's fucking pretty cool, right? And we go over here. Yeah, it is Madagascar, because there we go, there's a second thing over here. The little... this road guy. So there we go. The finish is over here. We go over here, get launched to the finish line over here. Good stuff. That's a pretty cool course. I like this. Anyway, let's hit the start button and see how we do, shall we? Zoom up to start here. So we're following Alex Alexander's marble right now. Actually, I'm going to zoom out here. I'm going to just drop down here. Jim R6 has dropped out first here. Strong start for Jim R6. Big Dave is also there to try to read this. Sunny as well there. The Deadly Kaiser. Cell Shader though has stuck into first place. Deadly Kaiser and Dreamlands and Moki, you're there as well. No, I thought it was Moki. Mammon and Embo. I thought it was Moki for a second. Oh, Deadly Kaiser's gone. There's fucking... oh, Embo's gone. There's turrets at the side. Ready to shoot. Dreamland's ducking and diving and dodging it away. Woods has been nuked. There's more turrets up there. Slinks and Cell Shader are both taken on outside. There's more turrets as well. Look out, everyone. Slinks is narrowly in first place. They've been bumped away. Oh, Cell Shader's gone. Dreamlands has a speed boost. Dreamlands is holding on to first place, currently a side stand. Slinks is arguably moving away from the potential danger. The hit speed boost as well. MRC Midnight's been nuked. Thatcher is placed in second place. There's explosive barrels! I didn't see those! Stan is there. Oh, Stan's gone. Sash's place has got a hit by nuke. Who's in first place? Wild Bill is now in first place. There's explosive barrels in here as well. Who's going to fucking come in first place? Beans for you is in first place all of a sudden. As we get to the final stretch here. Beans for you, Daniel Hensley, Darkside Ranter. Egret's here as well. One of these four, I think one of these four is going to win. Who's it going to be? They'll drop down together. Darkside Ranter's marginally ahead. Darkside Ranter is very marginally ahead and looks like they're going to win here. Darkside Ranter, I think, is going to win. Yes, they land in the finish line first. Egret second. Beansy third. Daniel Hensley in fourth place. Wild Bill fifth. 8 on 6. Hothead Studio 7th. Detractor Media 8th. Mark in 9th place. And 10th was Tom. A thrilling race indeed, but Darkside Ranter managed to fucking get the edge right at the very fucking end, and Darkside Ranter's marble was victorious. Congratulations to you, Darkside Ranter. Just waiting for the last few marbles to cross the finish line here. If they get to the finish line here, there goes Mammon flying for the air. We got a few marbles back here. At one point, Slinks, you were doing well, but now you're just stuck forever with how the fuck did you used to get stuck here? That doesn't obey laws of physics at all. But Sticky Man will hopefully try and finish right before the fire consumes him. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. Well done. Darkside Ranter though. Their marble victorious. Well done to him. I'll scroll down here so you can see where marble finished here. See, what do we see here? Jade was 13th, Captain Murphy 24th, Simon was 25th. Where am I? Pika Fan, you were 32nd, well done to you. Satchel at 47th place. I was 34th. Kyle Denson, you were 58th. Warren 57th. Mookie was 67th. 6-7 for Mookie. Meme numbers all around. David Ed in 83rd place. And so there we go. And Sticky Man was the last marble to finish in 113th place. The rest of the marbles all perished. So there we go. These guys all couldn't finish. Well done to Darkside Ranter. Your marble was victorious. So, let's spin the wheel and see what prize Darkside Ranter has won. Will they win an intro shoutout or a Scottish soundboard pass? Or will they win something else like a marble ticket or a full house ticket? Darkside Ranter has won themselves a Scottish soundboard pass. Congratulations, Darkside Ranter. Actually, can I... Hold on 2 seconds here. Let me boot up my wee thing here and see if I can find them in my list of viewers. Have they been on recently? I don't know if they have. I need them to show up basically in the chat so I can then enable a Scottish soundboard pass for them. I can't do it until I see them in chat basically, and I can activate them as being on a Scottish soundboard pass. I think the YouTube name is still Darkside Ranter, you know. So yeah, if they show up in the chat, I will get them activated so they can enjoy that Scottish soundboard pass for a whole week. So there we go. I will add it right now. So hold on, let's hold a second. So I'll start to note this as well on my end. Darkside Ranter soundboard pass, and they can use that up until and including the 30th of August. Next Sunday will be the 30th of August. So there we go. They are the most recent bingo prize winner. Well done to Darkside Ranter for the victory. There we go. Anyway, it's time for us now to do a second bingo card. We do have plenty of the podcast to go, so let's see if we can get some more full houses. So, let's reset the bingo card, and the first number in chat I see will be the number that I use to generate the second bingo card. I will reset the squares, of course, the reset spaces back to 0. But the sips and snorts and burps stay where it is, and so does the big counter, so there we go. And the first number in chat I saw was from Fox Fox, who said 2200. Interesting number. There we go. We need Phil to say do the following on a second bingo card. We need Phil to say, wow, behind the scenes. Basically, you know what I mean, and time. The second draw is still discussing politics in some manner, him saying example, subs sound good, and him touching his face. The third draw is still saying fuck, him talking about Twitter X, or him being on Twitter X, him talking about the cards. Burger. I'm taking that right now, because he is mid-card talk. Him saying that being said, shout that being said, and him saying chill. The fourth row is still being on defense mode, him saying here's the thing, here's the deal, his chair shaking, him saying absolutely, and hate to say. The fifth and final row is still saying essentially, it is what it is, dude, him flailing in the arms, and finally him saying actually. That's the second bingo number. That's the second bingo card we have for today's stream. I won't bore you guys, well, always get free spaces, you guys all know the job by now. But yeah. Let's press the random Scottish soundboard button one more time to send us off to battle once again.
Oh god, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
On that aggressive Mookie note, it's time for us to keep playing bingo, so good luck everybody, let's see if we can get a second full house. Here we fucking go.
I asked you guys, would you be interested in me getting the actual set? And you said no. Most people said, that's fine, it looked nice for a little promo box, but it's not a big deal. We'd like you to focus on other major sets that are bigger TCGs, because the Final Fantasy TCG is not huge, it's small time, okay? And I said, alright, fine. But in the meantime, I looked into it. Those boxes are readily available, and they're not expensive whatsoever. They're under $100. I think, okay, well, without spoiling, I looked into it, and I was like, you know, I like the cards. And personally, I think I would actually like to get a box for myself. Not one that I'm going to open on...
Oh, he's not got a problem, guys, but here he is. Oh, but oh my god. Oh my god. It's... We are quite literally witnessing an addiction in real time unfolding. he promised his audience that he wouldn't do this anymore. So, for full context, Moki, for example, is learning how.
Get screwed.
Moki wasn't even aware that Phil's been doing the pack opening stuff since June. Phil claimed that he pulled 2 amazing cards before, but they both happened coincidentally off camera, off stream. And the first time it happened, Phil says, "Oh, I was kicking myself when I did that because it meant I didn't have it captured on video, and I promise you guys I won't do it anymore." And I did it a second time off camera. And he was kicking himself again, saying, "Oh, damn it, I'm sorry, guys." And then, of course, I had a very bizarre God Pack thing, you know what I mean? Which was definitely not suspicious whatsoever, you know? It wasn't fabricated or anything. But yeah. But now he's opening packs off camera, off stream. He's got a binder full of cards, which he never bothered to open on stream because he wanted to do it in his own time. Mr. I have no spare time to do anything when I'm not streaming is opening up random cheaper boxes of Pokemon cards off camera.
Get screwed.
I give Archkel Denson for the 199 super chat. Says, "I told you I was a new addiction. R.I.P. WWE." I give Archkel, "You're right," and but it's a free space. For every $5 in support, we get a free space, and we were a buck away, basically, from a free space via super chats, and so there we go. That's a good one. So cheers for that, Denson. Thank you for getting us our first free space of a second bingo card. But you're right though. We've seen this happen in real time. This addiction happen in real time, and yeah, it's incredible. I'm going to wind it just a wee bit, okay? But this is incredible to me. Let's just enjoy this fucking. Let's hear him justify his desire to do this in his own personal time, which he has done over partly.
And I said, all right, fine. But in the meantime, I looked into it. Those boxes are readily available, and they're not expensive whatsoever. They're under $100, I think. Okay, well, without spoiling, I looked into it, and I was like, you know, I like the cards. And personally, I think I would actually like to get a box for myself. Not one that I'm going to open on stream, but one that will, basically, I'll do off stream, and, you know, I'll do it myself. So I did. And the box was around $70, okay? For the whole box, it's 18 packs, I think 12 cards per pack. All right, so it ended up being like around 200 cards. And I got the box and it showed up, and I opened the box and I built a binder of Final Fantasy cards. All right, and I want to show you what the cards actually look like now that I actually have a binder of this set. Okay, ready?
Burger.
I'm immediately gonna ban every idiot. Here we go.
Who fucking cares?
Look at this guy. You're wasting money on cards. Fuck off. Get fucking banned, you bitch. It's my fucking money. If I want to spend money on something, I can. If I want to share it with you, I can. And you can lick my shit. So fuck off and enjoy your ban. Okay. So.
Oh boy, howdy! Oh boy. This is deliciously glorious fucking crash outs here. Oh my god. So toxic. So goddamn toxic. My goddamn money that you beg for. This is my money that you beg profusely for. Oh my god, man. Holy shit. My god. Oh, it's absolutely delightful. It really is. Go on, Phil. Show off all your expensive new shit that the audience paid for.
So, here we are. I had it upside down. Oh, the sleeves. I was like, what is that? The sleeves fell out. So these are the promotional sleeves that came with the pre-release box. They're nice. They're Yuna. You can put cards in them to protect them. So
wait a second. I want to go back to that crash out. Did he say fuck? I want to go back to this little crash out here.
Of this set. Okay, ready?
Hold on.
I'm immediately going to ban every idiot. Here we go. Look at this guy. You're wasting money on cards. Fuck off. Get fucking banned, you bitch. It's my fucking money. If I want to spend money on something, I can. If I want to share it with you, I can. And you can lick my shit. So fuck off and enjoy your ban. Okay. So,
he definitely said fuck. Okay, he definitely said fuck.
I had it upside down. Oh, the sleeves. I was like, what is that? The sleeves fell out.
Who fucking
So these are the
cares?
promotional sleeves that came with the pre-release box. They're nice. They're Yuna, and you can put cards in them to protect them. So here's what the set actually looks like. All right, as you can see, with the one box that I got, I did not complete the set, but I got a lot of cards. All right, so here is the set. This is what they look like in the Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity card set.
So just to refresh everyone what Phil did here, he dropped like $100 to open up 200 to get 200 Pokemon cards, or sorry, 200 Final Fantasy cards, or whatever it was. Just to complete a binder of his own personal time. Off camera, off stream. But he's not got a problem, guys. What are you talking about? Remember, give him more money so he can keep doing this in his spare time he doesn't have any of, apparently.
I got a ton of them. Okay, some of them I got the nice holofoil versions. Some of them I just got the regular versions. And as you can see, I did a pretty good job almost building out the entirety of the set. I would argue maybe if I were to get a second box, I would probably complete the set. Okay, so there's 124 cards in the set. It's not huge. That's a smaller set for TCG. I like the variety of cards that are in it. Like I said, it really does span the entire history of Final Fantasy. Okay, nice looking cards, right?
Who
And that's the
fucking
end of the set right
cares?
there. In fact, that's the final card. That is Floron from Final Fantasy X. And that's the last card in the set, 124. Okay? So I like them. I want to show you, again, up close. I'll just let you see them quickly. So this is what they look like. As you can see, some of them are nice, beautiful holofoils, while others are just standard cards. Sometimes I get the standard version and the holofoil version. Okay? It all depended, you know, but sometimes you get luckier, sometimes you don't, okay? So they're nice cards, all right? Now, you might say, all right, we opened the whole box, right? How did you do? As you can see, I almost got the set, but I didn't. I'm short maybe like 10 cards, 15 cards, so I'm close to having the whole set. Well, what about hits? That's what everyone wants to know. What hits did you get? Well, I did get some hits. All right, and I want to show you the hits that I got to show you what they look like. So, first off, you already know, this was the hit I got from the pre-release box. That's what the full art cards look like. It's basically the normal art, but they take away all the boxes and the nonsense. They just make it focused on the full art, and they're all holofoils like that, okay? So this one's worth $25. Orin, okay? Then, I'm gorgeous! This is a full art Wind Drake. Very nice looking card, right? When I pulled it, I was like, oh, wow. That card looks really good. I'm excited. I wonder, you know, what the value would be, and I looked it up on TCG Player. It's about 13 bucks. So it's a nice looking full art, and I was like, well, it's a nice looking card. I guess I'll just take it for that. It sucks that the one that I got in the real box, all right, sadly, is not a good enough value to even match the one that I got from the pre-release box, all right? But that's life. And then I was nearing the end of the box. I think it was, I'm not even kidding you, I want to say it was either the third to last or second to last pack. And at this point, I've accepted maybe you only get one hit per box of these, right? Maybe that's it. That's my one hit. Okay? And then...
Oh boy. Phil just got gifted 20 memberships from NDO. So that's, Phil has been given $60. Actually, yeah. So he's been given a $60 contribution right there. Yeah. We've lost the free space, basically, you know. So we're back to 0 free spaces because of that. Actually, we had just gained one as well, I think, because of the begs there. Yeah, we had just... Basically, we're stuck on 1. We're still on 1 because of that. We should be on 2 right now because of the beg counter. But we're back to 1 because it just got whaled. We had 20 member bomb.
Oh, NDO, hold on a second. NDO just dropped 20 memberships on the YouTube community. Thank you so much, NDO, for 20 freaking memberships. That is huge. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Good to see you, NDO. I hope you're doing well.
So for every $50 of organic support he gets with Lose Free Spaces, it makes things a bit more interesting. Fake tips don't count, but that was a member bomb, so that's obviously real. You know, so yeah.
It's $60 of support. So we're at 116 of support, and that means we are currently at 2 packs to open on this stream. Why? Because that was a $50 contribution, and we got over the $100 milestone, so that immediately buffs us up to a good amount of packs to open right away. Thank you so much, NDO. That is absolutely awesome of you. And then I received a $2 tip. What are the differences between Kick and Twitch? Huh? What's the difference between Kick and Twitch? They're completely different businesses. They're run by completely different companies. Their methodologies are different. To be honest, Kick likes to copy Twitch and try to be very close to Twitch in the way that they operate. I guess they feel like, you know, a lot of the things on Twitch are nice. You know, for example, the chat and the moving emotes and stuff like that. Kick's being the equivalent to bits over on Twitch, but Kick is way more profitable for a streamer. On Kick, you make way more money because they don't keep as much of a cut as Twitch does. And on Kick, the moderation is reasonable, meaning you can pretty much have free speech on Kick and you don't really have to worry that much about much at all. Now, if you break the law, you're in trouble. But for the most part, you can do whatever you want on Kick without worry. On Twitch, it's like walking on eggshells. God, this is not an exaggeration. You ready for this? Many years ago, a troll came into my chat and was insulting me in the chat. So I looked at their avatar in chat, and I insulted the way the avatar looked. And Twitch gave me a disciplinary strike, claiming that's a community violations rule for making fun of someone's looks. And I said, are you out of your mind? The guy was outright trolling me. We don't even know if that avatar is really him. And they said, we don't care. Here's a disciplinary strike. What the fuck? That's how bad they are over there. I would never stream over there ever again. Okay, to hell with them. Anyway, let's get back on pace with what we were talking about. Okay, so thank you so much, NDO. Already, the fact we're going to be opening... Oh, by the way, the poll is over. Lorcana Attack of the Vine won the poll. So we'll be opening more Lorcana cards on this very stream. We're already opening 2 packs. The more support I get, the more packs we open at the end of the stream. I would love to open a ton of Lorcana today to get to our first real hit. So let's go. Let's get that $2,000 Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. All right. Back to what I was talking about. Okay, so... I had pulled the Windrake full art card, and I was at third to last or second to last pack, and I had basically resigned myself and said, all right, I like the set. Maybe this is why the boxes aren't so expensive. There's just not a lot of hits in them. And then, right then, near the end, I pulled this. Warrior of Light, full art card. This card is very rare. It's so rare that I couldn't find anyone actually having the right picture. People are selling this online, but for some reason, they don't have a picture of the front. I don't know why, but they are selling it, all right? One has already sold for around $61, and people are listing it at around $75 for sale. But the set is so new that there's no real big history of the card. But this is considered one of the better hits of Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity.
Who
okay?
fucking
So
cares?
at a minimum, it's around $60 value, okay? It's gorgeous.
Boring.
And so, because this card is a hit for me, even though I didn't pull it on stream, I wanted to show you the set. I wanted to show you the card in the story. This absolutely will be on my wall of fame. Now the question is, how do you value it? It could be 60, it could be 75, it could be somewhere in the middle, it could be higher. We don't know. It has already sold for 61. So at a minimum, it's valued at $61, but that's all we know. So it's too new to judge. I'm just gonna say it's a $60 card. And if you take a look at my wall here, the determining factor of where it's going to place is the value of that Mega Zoro that's there. So let me just take a look at that one right now. Let's see. Okay. The Mega Zoro Oa is currently $62.17. Is it?
Thank you very much to Nataronin for popping their 28th month bingo Barry Mercer, as you said, another box bought off stream. Lol, yeah, this is full blown. This is full blown addiction status. Mr. I have no spare time to do anything when I'm not working. I had time to open up a full box of cards, organise it in a binder, in like perfect order as well, and scan each card to see if it was worth anything. You know? Like this is, yeah, this is absolutely a full-on. This has replaced WWE Champions as a full-on addiction, you know. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. But there you go, DSP lost in another addiction. But we're watching it unfold in real fucking time. It's not Phil that's got to pay price for it though; it's his audience, you know. And I would have sympathy for him, but they can see exactly where it's going, and they're still fucking funding it, so let them fucking fund this new addiction for him. Let them bankrupt themselves, fucking letting Phil fucking buy every single fucking pack out there.
Is it Zora Oa? It's Zera Aura. Mega Zera Aura. I said Zora Oa. It's Zera Aura, okay? That's the pitch black Mega EX rare card. So what I'm going to do, all right, is I'm going to say that this guy goes right before him. However, there is one problem, and this is what I noticed. I love these sleeves that came with the pre-release box, but they're too big to fit inside here. So sadly, I can't use the Final Fantasy sleeves because the thing keeps popping open on me. So I actually have to get a smaller sleeve. Those who are into TCG, cares? I recommend Vault X Perfect Fit sleeves. They are much tighter and smaller, okay? Tight Night Slap, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. If you continue to talk out of your ass, I'm going to ban you.
Wait, what did I say? What did he say? Is that a kick person? Oh, wait, let's rewind it. What was that person's name? What was that person's name?
I actually have to get a smaller sleeve.
Was it on kick?
For those who are into TCG, I recommend Vault X Perfect Fit sleeves. They are much tighter and smaller, okay? Tight Night Slap, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Tight Night Slap? What? What is that name? I'm trying to look at this person's name. Who the hell said that? What was the name? Okay, I'm going to pay attention to Kick while he's talking to your other.
This guy goes right before him. However, there is one problem, and this is what I noticed. I love these sleeves that came with the pre-release box.
And so, yeah, I'll probably show up a bit here, you know what I mean? Because sometimes the chat's also a few minutes, but you know, 10, 20 seconds behind DSP. Tight Night Slap is a name, right?
But they're too big to fit
Look
inside
for
here.
Tight Night Slap.
So sadly, I can't use the Final Fantasy sleeves because the thing.
I'm pretty sure it's Kick. I'm pretty sure it's on Kick. Yeah, it's not on YouTube.
It keeps popping open on me, so I actually have to get a smaller sleeve. For those who are into TCG, I recommend Vault X Perfect Fit sleeves.
Not there. Oh, wait, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, for fuck's sake. Phil, it's only those values at PSA 10. Ungraded, it's probably $1. Same of the Pokemon cards, you need PSA 10. Phil's like, shut the fuck up. You're trying to imply you know more than me on my streams, on my content. It is on YouTube. Type Night Slab on YouTube. I was looking at the wrong fucking place. Oh, Phil doesn't like it when you try and correct him on the old YouTube. That's for damn sure. You know, he's not a big fan of that whatsoever. So yeah. Wait. Okay, I got some bad news though on that front. We have lost our free space. Phil has gotten $100 of organic support today so far, just about there. So yeah, we're back to one free space. But don't worry, we should get back to more free spaces again because he is begging like crazy with the card stuff today. So we'll get more free spaces very soon.
You don't know what you're talking about. If you continue to talk out of your ass, I'm going to ban you. You're just being an asshole. Okay. So as you can see, that's way smaller. Way smaller of a sleeve. By the way, look how nice that looks. Wow. That just looks sick, doesn't it? It's a nice card.
Cares?
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it into the smaller sleeve so that I can actually fit it into my slab, as they call them. Slab them. Oh. See, these cards have texture to them, so they actually stick on the back. This actually has a grainy texture that makes it stick to stuff. It's very unique. Other TCGs don't have that. So it is kind of a unique thing of the Final Fantasy cards. Okay. There we are. So now that it's in the smaller sleeve, now I can fit it into the slab.
Wait. That's alarm bells ringing in my head there. Isn't the God Pack a different texture? Isn't that why it's heavier, the God Pack stuff? Because they use like a different paint or whatever, and it's different weight to it, and it's a different feel to it, and a different fucking like part. I could have sworn the God Pack stuff was like different, and that's why the God Pack is because of the special cards that are designed differently from the other. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about the card stuff, but that message there rang alarm bells to me. I don't know if you guys know better than you let Ed shoot me, but that was a bit of a strange thing to fucking say, Phil. For somebody who claims to have pulled a God Pack, it's strange you're just saying now you notice a difference in that card compared to other cards, you know, including the God Pack stuff, which is supposedly different, and you claim it's not.
Easily. See that? If it's easily now. In fact, now it's kind of loose. There you go. All right. And there he is, Warrior of Light. And so, since he's worth around roughly $61 and Zero Aura supposedly is $62, we'll put him right here in the middle of the pack. That means, sadly, we have to say goodbye to this beautiful card from the Dragon Ball box that we opened about a week ago.
Cares?
SS Vegito Ultimate Power. It's a gorgeous looking card, but it's worth about I think it's like between $26 to $28. And it has now been bumped from the wall. That means now our lowest value card on the wall is that Inferno X that we pulled in the God Pack, and that's around $29. So the value of the wall increases. Okay, say goodbye to this Dragon Ball card. Okay.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up, bitch!
My biggest fans are idiots. Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends. Fuck you.
What I really like about our Wall of Fame now is that it is very diverse. You know what I'm saying? We've got Dragon Ball, One Piece, Final Fantasy, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. Hopefully, we'll have Attack of the Vine. Like, I would love to get Attack of the Vine up there, too. Right now, no, but it would love to have that up there as well for big variety, right? That'd be amazing. But to have 5 different TCGs all up there on the Wall of Fame is pretty awesome. I mean, I've had some really, really great luck, right? I really have. Now, some people are like, you should get a bigger Wall of Fame. Some people are saying, you know, what about your setup? Are you ever going to improve it? Well, yeah, like I told you, my idea, I haven't had a chance to work on this yet. I would like to maybe in the fall. What I think I want to do is I want to get a piece of furniture for here, whether it's like a transparent stand, you know, maybe a glass case, and I want to have levels. So on one level, maybe I'd have just for TCG cards, and I could get a bigger stand of hits, okay? And then maybe the frame could be either higher or lower, I don't know. And then maybe on another level, I can have some of my biggest value games from my classic games collection that we just priced out, you know, back in July. That would be fun to have a different variety of things here on the side of my collections and things. So I think that would be neat, but I need to look into it, and I just, quite frankly, I haven't had a chance to look into it, but I think I will eventually and see what we can come up with, okay? Burger. Okay.
So you had time to open up a brand new box and fill a binder with every single card from that box, but you haven't had time to browse Amazon for a bigger Wall of Fame thing.
Cool. Someone to the $1.25 talking about low tier god. I don't care. Thanks for $1.25. There you go. Insignificant. All right. So, folks, in a nutshell, let's summarize everything that we've talked about, okay? Number 1, Give me your money. Week, I'm going to make a push to try to finish several games, including Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, Final Fantasy VI, and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Why? Because we have a lot of new games coming up. At the end of this week, we got Metal Gear Solid 4 and the Modern Warfare 4 beta. The week after, we got new releases, and September is a release-heavy month. Therefore, we have to.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is not a new game, so technically that's bullshit. You're trying to hype up an old game. I'm not saying it's a bad game to fucking play, but it's not a new game, Phil. You're misleading your audience by trying to imply it's a new game you're playing. And you're also fucking saying the Call of Duties are a fucking waste of time because the same Call of Duty as last year because there's nothing new about them. So these two games that you're promoting for your future streams, one's an old game, and the other one is a franchise you constantly shit on because it's basically the same game as last year.
Try to get stuff finished, and I'm going to make an honest effort to do that this week. However, we'll continue with games such as Super Mario Sunshine, Dark Souls 2, etc. As people keep showing up and supporting them, I'll keep going. All right? My day off was great. Had a great relaxing day. I did get to play Dusk Bloods. Overall, my impressions were very, very positive. And I already gave my full impressions earlier on the show. Check out that segment if you'd like to hear them. TCG stuff rolls forward very positively. Currently, we have so many sets to open. I don't need any new cards this week. We're currently opening Lorcana Attack of the Vine, One Piece Royal Blood, Pokemon Journey Together, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance. And by the way, supposedly middle of this week, our next box of Dragon Ball is arriving. I know how much you guys love that Dragon Ball box. I did too. So our next Dragon Ball box is on the way. When that arrives, I'm sure we'll start opening that as well. Okay? I personally ordered a new box of the Mega Packs from another Japanese set. That'll be our next Mega Packs to open once we finish with Mega Dream EX. I bought a box of Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity for myself to open off stream. I did. I got a giant hit. So I added that to our Wall of Fame because it is around middle of the pack value-wise. Okay? Geez. Still going. Oh. Jewels. Jewels are very supportive. They help a lot. To everyone who's contributing with Jewels on YouTube, thank you. I'm not going to push you towards using those simply because, you know, YouTube does take a big cut of Jewels. So I just want to make that clear that if you do a super chat, that's still much appreciated. If you support on Kick, that's amazing. If you tip me, that's also cool. But the Jewels help. They are adding up and they are supporting the channel. So thanks to those who support with Jewels. That is much appreciated. Okay? I think now we've covered everything. By the way, Soul at 2 a.m. did a $2 super chat that showed a dog, a cross symbol, and a lightning bolt. So dogs are not electricity. Thank you for telling me that, Soul at 2 a.m. That's a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. And actually, that's the biggest super chat of the day. So thank you, Soul, for that. We're now up to 121 in support. So we already are going to open 2 packs of Lorcana Attack of the Vine on this stream. If we get more milestones, we'll open more. We're only 29 away from milestone 2. We're going to open 3 packs, right? Let's go. Let's get momentum. And let's, please, get some cards opened on this stream. I'd love to do some Attack of the Vine and get a big chunk into that box because we've barely scratched the surface. I think we opened like 4 packs. That was it, right? Okay.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Tiny Nice Lab, I really had enough of your nonsense. That's why you're banned. And you sent a tip to come.
No. They got banned for trying to educate Phil on the grade and stuff. And it looks like they then gave Phil a tip to try and explain this. And Phil isn't having any of it. They didn't come across as a troll to me. If they're willing to give you money to try and educate you on card stuff that they might know something that you don't, and you're refusing to accept their fucking comments as potentially accurate, like, what the fuck, man?
Tiny Nice Lab, I really had enough of your nonsense. That's why you're banned. And you sent a tip to complain. Too bad. You should stop being a bitch and lying and outright talking out of your ass. I don't give a shit. So enjoy your ban.
Such a tough guy.
Okay. All right, so that is pretty much what I had to talk about on today's show. That was a lot of topics. Hopefully, you guys understand, and you're ready for a chill week. I think it's going to be a great week of content. I really do, okay? All right, so what I'd like to do... one more thing. This is the last thing. Then we can do Q&A. Tomorrow is DSP Tries It, okay?
Who cares, you fat bastard? Oh, God almighty. It's Q&A. How long's Q&A going to last? I am behind live DSP by 1 hour and 5 minutes. When does the gameplay begin? The gameplay begins... He's only started gameplay like 10 minutes ago. We basically can have an hour to go.
Crazy!
Thank you very much to Indian Boy Peen for the 40 Indian super chat. Layman's amounts he's deep in debt of cards, Sage. People think he is bankrupt himself basically with the card stuff. It's effectively one addiction, you know, WWE Champions is getting replaced by another one with real cards, you know? But a difference maker is, of course, the difference is that if he does get into some financial difficulty, he will have some, arguably he will have some physical thing to potentially try and pay off some of those outstanding debts, but it's not going to be enough though. People are convinced that even though he's begging astronomically and getting some decent support some days, that the money he's spending on cards is actually putting him at a net loss overall. I'm not sure if I believe that, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure if I fucking believe that. But thank you for the super chat, very kindly indeed. Is that a free space? I don't know what that currency is, so I'm not entirely sure. You know what? I'm going to count it as a free space. I've got no idea if it is a free space, but I'm going to count it as a free space because I have no idea. But thank you very much for your super chat, very kindly indeed.
So the only real suggestion that I've gotten is that supposedly Chick-fil-A is supposed to have a new chicken and waffles sandwich, but I looked it up and it's just not there yet. Okay? Yeah, they're apparently offering it all day, because apparently people are saying chicken and waffles should be breakfast, but they're doing it as an all-day sandwich. Oh god, that looks weird. It looks weird. I've seen the picture right now, I'm like, oh. So I don't know if it's available. It wasn't available yesterday. Let's see if it's available today. Hold on. I don't know if it's available today.
Whoa, what happened? What happened? Something happened here. People are getting memberships, but I didn't get a notification about it. The Tractor Simba has gifted memberships, but I don't know how many gifted because there was no notification whatsoever. I think he's gifted 20. Or is it? Wait. The chat is... Wait, how many is this? What the fuck? Wait. Holy shit. It's such a... That's more than 20. But I don't know why there was not a notification. I have no idea why there was no notification for it. I don't know why there was nothing at all. But for whatever reason, it's shown up. Let me refresh for Streamlabs. Nothing that. The Streamlabs hasn't picked up. I think that's 50. I think that's a 50. Holy shit, to Tractor Simba. But first things first, thank you to Tractor Simba for gifting what seems like 50 memberships, okay? Congratulations to the following people for receiving the membership, okay? Congratulations to Grey, Beef, Mind of his North Star, Mr. Falcon, Newmarket Dispatch, Sir Postman, J. Bridie Cool, Invicta, Coffee Beans Gaming, Avenger Guy 1, The Brennan CO, Shaq, Mercer, Kevin Thomas, Oathkeeper Raiku, Moki got a membership again, good old Moki, Arcestus, Travis B, Wilson Gal, Cretin User, Chio 18, Jesus Hairdo, Zosok, Scott Hogan, Markham CFC, then we got Cherry Peach Beer Float, Aaron Hine Zero, Sniper No Sniping, Memefica, Barbie Brown, Shark Main, Mishael 23S, I Am Batman, Planet ZDR, Bee's Knees, Metanoia Black, RVCA5, All Might Guerra, Yovanovich, Of Age Female 666, and then we have Red Eyes Black Flamingo, Virgil Born of Sorrow, Mick Surley, HRC 4042, I Am From the HAHB, Tushar, Red Ivy 78, Night Scraper TM, and finally, after all that, you Torment. So that's 50. Thank you to Tractor Simba for 50 memberships. I don't know why there was no notification, but you absolutely did get 50 memberships there. That's 10 free spaces. So let's add all those free spaces right now, and that should be us up to 13. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Is that a full house? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. We got a full house. Not only do we have a full house, we have one left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
So if you just received a membership from the Tractor Simba, please make sure you thank the Tractor Simba for being given a membership, and of course thank you to the Tractor Simba for supporting the stream and getting us a full house with your very generous support. It is very much appreciated. So there we go. I was very confused there. There's like there's no notification alert, but I just seen the chat showing up with these green names. It's like bloody hell. Anyway, there we go. But yeah, we got a full house. Fantastic. So we immediately can now focus our attention on more marbles. First of all, make sure that we don't forget that one extra free space that we got carried over from that member bomb. Anyway, let's go back to the autos. Enjoy the autos for a brief wee bit here. There we go, good stuff indeed. But it's time for us to bring our attention once again to marbles and have a wee marble race. So there we go. Excellent stuff indeed. So let's get marbles going again. Let's have our second marble race. Now, who's going to win this second marble race? Darkside Ranter won the last marble race. And they got to win a Scottish soundboard pass. It could be you this time. It could be one of you guys winning this time. Hell, it might be me. If I win, I'm fucking going to laugh at y'all and say, fuck all y'all, I win everything. But there we go. Let's see. Let's at random. Here we go. So as the map we've got, the map is called Brendas of the Hell, made by Jean Lucifer, or Jean Lucifer, if I'm fucking French, I don't know. It has a 32% elimination rate, and an average finish time of 4 minutes. A lengthy track, this one, 4 minutes long, average finish time. So let's see for ourselves exactly what sort of course we're looking at here. Hello? What the fuck? Well, this is fucking weird. This is basically the whole map. And then we just... And the finish is here. Oh. Alright. I'm a bit confused, but whatever. Good stuff indeed. Let's just see how it pans out. This is a bit very confusing. Well, I can see why it takes 4 minutes, you know. Selex asking how's the wrestling. Yeah, I done a wrestling Empire stream earlier on. Darkside Phil was trying to fucking make his name in Japan. Phil got signed by the Japanese wrestling promotion, you know. So all of a sudden Phil's got to try and be popular with Japanese. I'm sure that's going to go down well. It's actually going surprisingly well. I'm actually managing to win most of the matches, but I seem to be making enemies everywhere I go. I ended up killing somebody. It wasn't my fault, you know. They fell in front of a train. You know. But Darkside Phil is doing okay so far in the Rising Sun Pressu company. There we go. Prince and Kel Denson, there are two marbles that are doing quite well so far here, but everyone else starting to catch up here. Who's going to drop down here? Look at all the marbles that are reaching level 1. There we go. I think if you hit that fucking sign, it's a level 1 indicator thing. Mercer's doing quite well now. This is probably the best camera angle possible here. Ronin66 has done quite well. They're dropping down, but yeah, Ronin's having a great run. Look at Ronin go. A few more trying to catch up. So is Mercer, Aussie's Turtle Gaming. Emeroid on the other side is trying to catch up as well. And there are some marbles that are catching up, as you can see here. Holly from ChatGPT. Oh, he goes going closer here. There's fucking big signs in the way. Get out of the way, you fucking sign! You're terribly positioned. Out the way. John Mike YTJ looks like they're doing quite well now, and they're in the lead, it seems, temporarily at least. If they can make their way down, and they are so far. So, good stuff indeed. Sean Mike YTJ having a good time, but Fear Monarch is overtaken now. Fear Monarch in first place. Sean Mike YTJ, hi, I'm Stu. I see Mookie in there in contentions, and Mark O'Shaughnessy. And there's my name. Oh, it's gone. Let's see who. So Mexi is there. So is Sean O'Mac, Y2J, Fear Monarch as well. Teresa Young. There's Mexi. There's Mookie. I see Broside Phil as well. Lord Diaz is in the fucking contention. All of a sudden, this side of the map is looking quite good. But Fear Monarch hold on to first place for now. As things stand, so Fear Monarch's having a very good run. But Mookie, look at Mookie go. They're determined to fucking get, you know, first place here. But they keep getting caught though, they keep getting caught by these fucking wheels, and Mexi has overtaken Fear Monarch in first place. Teresa Young is also doing quite well. As we make our way down further and further, Fear Monarch again getting back into first place, but Mexi is very close behind. Between these two for now. Chris Danks has fucking got into himself into the mix here. But Fear Monarch is the first one to get past. But they've been so down here. This could be very detrimental to hit all of them. Chris Danks is trying to bounce through, but Fear Monarch has got a little... it's found to the groove. Fear Monarch is about to win. But they've been so down. They're not. This is not the finish here. The finish is not this part here. The finish, I think, comes when you get to the very end here. And Fear Monarch is about to win. They're bouncing away here. They're bouncing around. Chris Danks is stuck in there as well. Fear Monarch is stuck here, but they finally got through. And Fear Monarch has bounced their way to victory, I think. And Fear Monarch has bounced away into first place. A very close run thing indeed. but well done to Fear Monarch for becoming in first place. Mexi bounces into second place. In third place, we have Avalanche. In fourth is Treasure Young. Agent of Soul in fifth place. Stan 6, Chris Dank 7, Toxic's 8th. In ninth, we have the ST1593, and in 10th place is Detective Detractor. Well, it was a very interesting race, a close run thing. At some points, some marbles looked like they're going to do quite well and overtake and run away with it, but some of them got slowed down. And they finally got to the end. These two just don't want to go forward. These two are just happy to just chill here. Scleroptic's like, I'm no fucking going down there. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos down there. Dark Ross agrees. Dark Ross is saying that Dark Ross got bullied by Egret. And now Egret's fucking chilling back there. Not the Egret gets bullied. This Scleroptic is shouting at it all. So yeah, it's possible not to not finish again, so we just get stuck there. Like, you know, yeah, that's the last few marbles finishing there. Well done to them. But there we go, we got our final results here. Well done to Fear Monarch for finishing that race there in first place. Mexi wasn't too far behind, 8 seconds behind was Mexi, Avalanche in third, Treasure Young, as you can see, so yeah. Where did everyone else finish? Where was I? Darkside Rantor, the winner of the last marble race, 24th this time. Broadside fell in 30th place, Sunny right behind in 31st place, Moki you were 33rd, I was 44th, Cody Xeria you were 53rd place, Ira you were 62nd, Scroptic against their will ended up 67th place, and the last marble finish was Princey in 82nd. A whole bunch of marbles did not finish the course. So there we go. Well done to Fear Monarch, your marble is victorious. Let's spin the wheel and see what prize Fear Monarch shall win, shall we? Fear Monarch, you are going to win the following prize. Fear Monarch's won. And Fear Monarch has won themselves an intro shout out. Congratulations, Fear Monarch, your name shall appear prominently in the next bingo intro screen for all to see and look on enviously as your name will be displayed on Phil's fireplace. There we go, good stuff indeed. Well done to you, Fear Monarch. Righto, we have time for a third bingo card, so let's just fucking go for it, you know. Because Phil doesn't stop this for a while. Oh wait, well. Yeah, we have like 30 minutes. Actually, 40 minutes probably. But yeah, we could maybe win a... I don't know. We have never won a hardcore mode card, no. We've never won a hardcore mode card. We almost have, but we've never quite won a hardcore mod. But I'm not doing hardcore mode today. No fucking thank you, you know. I don't want to be here for fucking ages trapped here. No thank you. But there we go. Yeah, what's the third card? Let's get this card reset here. Okay, so let's just reset things and randomize things. And the first number in chat I saw was Fox. Where Fox? I don't have to ask it, but you just had a number there, so we'll just go for it. 45. For this third bingo card, we need Phil to say into the following before he starts recording Fresh Friday gameplay. We need Phil to stand up, him making a weird noise, him saying stupid, him pointing at the camera, and him saying fun. The second row is Phil saying necessarily unique community right now and members. The third row is Phil saying excited, there you go, him talking about the cards, him saying no exaggeration, and him saying FYI. The fourth row is Phil saying something style, him smacking his lips, him giving a thumbs up, him mocking his chat, and him saying okay. The fifth and final row is Phil talking about drama, him having dead air, him messing about his phone, him saying job, and finally, him getting at least $50+ in support, which we can tick right now because he's got that. So there we go. Can we get a third full house today? Who knows, but we'll have one free space straight away carried over from the last one, and let's just press it on him. He's got his soundboard buttons to send us off into battle for a third time.
Hello there.
There we go. Apparently he's messing with his phone right now. That's actually a good shout, so let's take that off as well. Give it a fucking go.
The answers are fuck and you in that order, bitch.
Dead as well.
Well, it's Sunday and they're closed, and... What the... Oh. I'm not even lying, I opened up the app, and it said, chicken and waffle sandwich, $19. I said, what? $19 for the sandwich? And then I scrolled down and it said meal. I was like, oh my, can you imagine they were charging $19 for a chicken and waffle sandwich only? So I wonder how much the sandwich costs by itself. I'm trying to find it. Oh my god.
Who fucking cares?
It's $13. It's $13 for the chicken and waffle sandwich at Chick-fil-A.
But is that not DoorDash price for someone to deliver it to you at your home?
Anyway, we could do it. It is available, not today because they're closed on Sundays. I guess tomorrow will be their first day having it. But I wanted to do then versus now Wendy's. And my idea was to buy items that are on the Wendy's menu that they've had for a long time to compare the modern versions to the classic. So for example, I might get the Big Bacon Classic, the Spicy Chicken Sandwich, the Baked Potato Loaded, and maybe a Frosty. And then compare those to the past. Because I remember how they used to be. I want to say, did they taste good? Are they anything like the old product? What about the value for the dollar? You guys liked the episode of Taco Bell last week that I did. That was that idea. In fact, it did well views-wise. Let me double check that. I'm curious if it has gotten even better since Friday.
Boring.
Yeah, it's that episode. I'm not even kidding. That episode, it's one of the best episodes in a while, both views-wise and profits-wise. So I'm happy with how that episode went. And so I'm thinking that the series is doing successfully. Maybe I should keep going, right? So I think tomorrow I would like to do DSP Tries It Then versus Now Wendy's. And we'll compare those classic items and see if they're good today or whatever. Okay, I think that would be a good episode. Now, if you guys really want me to do this Chick-fil-A chicken and waffles, I can do it next week. But I think I would prefer to do the Wendy's tomorrow and do the chicken and waffles next week. Plus, that'll be sure that my local place will actually have it. Because even though it's on the menu, because it's launch day tomorrow, it might be issues where it's sold out or problems, you know what I mean? So give them a week to kind of have it settled into the menu and be ready for it. So I think that makes more sense, okay? So that'll be tomorrow during the Assassin's Creed Black Flag stream. At the end of that stream, we'll do DSP Tries It Then versus Now Wendy's, okay? I think that'll be fun. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. Threading the Sneedle. Thanks for 500 kicks, and he says they should make a sequel to Sunshine. Mario has to clean up Isle S. Epsteino. Oh, there you go, Epstein Island. Interesting. Cleaning that up. That may take more than just a water jetpack, like a little more than a super soaker. You know what I mean? Like you might need some lye to completely burn the island. Maybe some white phosphorus to burn it from scorching it from the earth, perhaps. Maybe that would be the best way to clean it. Holy crap. Okay.
Burger.
So, all right, here's what we will do. We certainly have had a great podcast so far. Thank you to everyone chilling, everyone who has supported. We're 24 bucks away from our next milestone and opening another pack of Attack of the Vine. I hope that we can hit that and go even further. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys tag me in the chats, and we will talk. Let's see. So, GTA 6 is out on PC. That is not correct. It is not out on PC. I have no idea if the hacked version / leaked version is out at all. It's not the real game. I'm certainly not going to be involved with that. YDK Yokebook says, hey, Phil, bro, I'm going to sell old game cases and CDs at my local GameStop for store credit or cash. I'm just curious, what kind of value do they give to that stuff at this point? Because at one point, if you went to GameStop and you traded in anywhere between 3 to 5 games, and especially if you traded it towards an immediate purchase, like let's say you were going to trade it towards a console buy or a game right then, you'd get big bonus credits. There were times back in the day when I was, early days of YouTube, I would go to GameStop and trade in 3 games from the week before that I just bought and played towards a new game, and I would make like 60% of my money back. So let's say it was a $60 release, I'd make $40 per game. So I could technically trade in 3 games and get 2 new ones. That's how good it used to be. Then they completely nerfed that ability. Now it was, oh, you trade in a game, it's like $20. It's a new game. It just came out last week. $20. We don't care. So yeah, it kind of changed. So I'm curious if they actually do reasonable value on trade-ins in the modern era, right? I don't know.
You're trying to fucking bitch and whine and moan about reasonable value, where you charge your audience $150 for you to open 1 pack of cards on your stream. Who are you to fucking criticize and complain about reasonable fucking... Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not playing Star Wars Zero Company. I've already said this a bunch. It's an XCOM style game. I've tried 2 XCOM style games. They both failed on the channel. They're too lengthy. There's a lot of grinding and boring downtime that people on the stream don't enjoy. If I was that style of gamer, maybe people would like it. I know for a fact there's gamers that are incredibly profitable doing that kind of content, but it ain't gonna be me. So I'm not playing that, no. I played Dragon Quest Builders 2. It was insanely lengthy. Some parts I loved, some parts I didn't like at all. So I would probably never play another one, no. I have not spoken to a single person in a TCG community. As I've stated, I don't want to be a part of any community because of the detractors and toxic people who follow me around. All that would happen is people in that community would be hurt by these scumbags and just, sociopaths. So I do things my own way. I stay away from them on purpose, and I think it serves everyone well. Elder Millennial, if you spam the chat one more time, ask me to unban someone, you will also be banned along with them. Nice! Noble Time says, I decided to pick up a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Origins. That was our first box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I got a big hit. The card is Black Chaos. It goes for $56. It's a nice set. The best card I got was 11 bucks. Did you get a full art? Is that a full art pull? Because I got no full arts during my pull, which was kind of disappointing.
Who fucking cares?
No, I'm not playing Big Walk. It's a co-op game. I've already answered that a million times.
Big Walk is a fucking blast. I'm having tons of fucking fun playing Big Walk, you know? What to me, what makes it quite fun, obviously, it's like, obviously, it is fun. I mean, the way that I'm playing it anyway, obviously, Sonny's hosting the game, which is also very kind of him to host it, you know what I mean? So I do appreciate that. But people can come and go. Sometimes I'm with the same group of people, and sometimes it can be like, you know, people that you haven't seen in a while to come along and play as well, you know. And yeah, it's a blast, you know. It's a fucking blast. It really is, you know. And I mean, some of the puzzles, it takes a while to work out some of the puzzles. I was actually quite happy that I was able to work out eventually how to do like the sound, like, because you had to work out which microphone was the one that was like the right microphone, you know. And we took turns like sitting in the chair with the headphones, or you know, we character had headphones on, and we were trying to guess which one it was. And I managed, it was me that kind of worked out anyway, that it's like the right microphone, you hear it in both sets of headphone ears. The sound design in this game's fucking nuts. Like the microphones that don't work in will only come through one of the headphone things, you know what I mean? But it's like I'm a headphone user. I actually fucking realise there's a difference now. It's like, oh yeah, there we go. It's like just yeah, yeah. But it is some of them are pretty hard to work out though. The challenges and all that. And even if you know what to do, try to communicate that with somebody who might not do. They can't hear you sometimes, obviously, because some of the rooms are soundproof, whatever. So you got to try and visualize what you need to do and work out the best way to do that with gestures or symbols. Where yeah, oh hell, but there we go. So yeah, I'm having a fucking great time playing that game. You know what I mean? I actually got warned. Moki was playing it earlier on, not on Sunny's like world, but on another. I think one of the. So Moki was streaming it earlier on. And they were at an advanced point in the game, and Mookie's warning me, you might want to look away, we're at end game territory. So I thought I'd check it Mookie's stream, and she's like, you're not meant to see this, you get out of here, you're gonna spoil yourself, fuck off. It's okay, right, thanks for the warning, no, fuck off. No problem, you know. But yeah, we're doing quite well in the game so far. You know what I mean, we need to keep completing these puzzles and trying to keep filling the monuments and getting more keys unlocked and advancing through the game and all that shit. So yeah, we're doing quite well. Looking forward to the next time I play it.
Well, Egglander, there's two reasons. He says, you were right about the God Pack. I have a PokeTuber vid in my feed. His God Pack poll got 200,000 views. You've only got like 5,000. I don't know why you got so little. There's two reasons. Reason number one, I'm not a PokeTuber. Okay, I'm not known for doing Pokemon stuff. I've only been doing TCG for 3 months. In the 3 months that I've been doing TCG, I feel like I've had absolutely insane amounts of success. For the pulls I'm getting, and you know what I mean? I'm doing well for myself. I got people contributing to streams to see the cards. I'm doing great, right? I am. Everything's going well with the card stuff. And I'm shocked that within 3 months I'm doing as well as I am. But I haven't accumulated a huge audience for it. Look at the videos. They do what? 500 views for the pack openings? Maybe 1,000 if I get a big hit, more people go watch it. But I don't have a giant audience for it, and I know that.
Cares?
Notably, number one, this channel is ancient, and it's known for video games. So no one's going to look for DSP Gaming for TCG, right? Maybe if I had a channel that was dedicated to TCG or a rebranded channel that's just TCG content now, that would be more successful in the algorithm. This channel, I doubt was ever going to hit the algorithm for TCG. That's point number one. Point number two, the moment that I got the God Pack, okay, everyone who restreams and steals my content stole it immediately, snipped the clip, put it out stating that it was fake. So the moment that it happened, everyone, oh, it's fake, look, he's a liar. Now there's literally zero evidence of anything they said. Because it was a real pack, they had to just immediately slander it and fabricate shit up, of which there is absolutely no factual evidence because it's not true. The God Pack was real, it was a legit pull. But when you have so many shitbags determined to ruin something good, the internet gets skeptical.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Don't blame them. If there was someone who was an outsider and saw this God Pack pull and you got a ton of people saying it's fake, you might believe it's fake, right? That's just an outsider's perspective. Why are so many people saying it's fake? So when something's in question for its validity, there's no way whatsoever that it's really going to get big attention than, for example, a big-time PokeTuber who's known for doing Pokemon videos constantly and pulling cards and things. They get a God Pack. Well, they're trusted. They're known in the community. They're always going to be able to have that be prominent because they're known for it, right? For me, I'm a newbie, so I'm not going to get that kind of attention. And then on top...
The simple fact of the matter is you cannot be trusted because of the incredible amount of lies that you spout on a regular basis, from the smallest of fucking things to the biggest of things. You'll lie about having a smoke alarm installed in your fucking office, and you'll lie about your wife potentially having cancer. It's one extreme to the fucking other with you.
That everyone's saying that it's fake because they want to get clickbait views, which is exactly what they did. I'm never gonna get attention for it. So it is what it is. The truth is, I'm happy that I got the pack. It's like I said, it's a moment that we got to share and have a great time together. The cards are of incredible value, right? Awesome. And I appreciate everyone who has stuck around for card stuff and supported it. Thank you for that. Go get a $5 super chat. He says, I hope it's nice and cool where you are. It's 112 where I live. It is. Today is actually a day on the cooler side. I think it's not even going to hit 80 degrees Fahrenheit here today, which is much appreciated after some of the warmer days that we have had as of late. Bilbo Swaggins did 500 kicks and says, you 100% bought that God pack on eBay. No, I didn't. That's an outright lie. It's slanderous and defamatory. Enjoy your permanent ban, you little bitch. And I did permanently ban him. I don't care that every once in a while he'll drop kicks. I don't need his kicks. He's a piece of shit, and he can kiss my ass.
Bruh.
So now we're up to 136 to support. Only 14 away from our next milestone.
Burger.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
Oh, that's true. Starshine Radiant says, people who really do know Pokemon know the God Pack pull was real, but people are fishing for reactions. In truth, my reaction doesn't matter. All they need is their audience to believe it, and that's how they profit. So they can literally say anything with no truthful corroboration, no evidence. As long as their dunce fuck audience, brain dead, mouth drooling audience believes it, that's all they care about, because that's how they make their money, the clickbait. So they can say anything. At this point, I'm shocked someone hasn't said I'm a murderer or like a hardcore drug dealer, because they just say anything with literally no facts or actual evidence of anything. They just say whatever they want, and morons eat it up because they're that fucking stupid.
Fuck off doesn't mean go away. Fuck off means fuck off.
Yes.
That is a very well-timed soundboard, Mookie. The big gun saying it best. There we go. Fuck off means fuck off. There we go. I mean, Phil, people are obviously... people are free to believe what they want, okay? The fact of the matter is that you have lied about this sort of thing before. You will quite literally lie about anything. There is absolutely... You don't have any credibility whatsoever to make us believe you. The fact of the matter is, it is possible to fabricate these things, so I'm more inclined to believe you will try and lie about it. You have zero fucking credibility. You will always have zero fucking credibility. There we go. Sonny, good luck at the doctors. Make sure if I can listen to him, do what if I can say, man. You know what I mean? And if I can get something to eat, man, for fuck's sake. Hopefully it goes well for you, pal.
Doug O says, do you think if you live stream buying and opening the card on the spot and getting God Pack, people would say it's fake? Yes. They would still say it was planned and doctored ahead of time. 100%. Yes. Thank you, Carly Snail. Appreciate that. Tim the Tool, thank you for a gifted membership this morning. I appreciate that.
Burger.
We're now up to 139 to support. We're 11 away from our third pack opening. Let's go. Noble Time says the big thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Konami just doesn't know how to keep up with Pokemon and other TCG cards when it comes to values. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is focused on the game, is it not? Like, those cards are players' cards, right? The text is absolutely tiny and very hard to read. The cards have nice art, but they're very busy. There's insane fucking huge paragraphs and shit on the cards. So as a collector, you look at that card, you're like, well, I like the art, but I'm not gonna read this fucking novel that's on here. It's like reading a Shakespearean soliloquy. Like, I'm not doing that as a collector. You know, they're visually appealing, and that's about it. I get it. Like, I think that they've designed that to be a player set. You want to buy those cards to play with them, right? Well, it's this simple, Egglander. He says, well, how can people say these defamatory things about you when the facts are on your side? You did it without any cuts. You literally did it live. You weren't expecting it to happen. It's obviously real. Because people on the internet who live eternally online, okay, people who don't live in the real world like us, don't care about facts. These are the same people who love conspiracy theories. They believe the weirdest fringe shit because they want to live in some kind of a crazy, dramatic fantasy world. So they believe every single thing they're told, even if it really doesn't even sound true or there's no evidence, they don't care. They want to be duped. They find entertainment and satisfaction in being stupid, duped people. So as long as it's someone they don't like or they've led to believe is a bad person they shouldn't like and something negative is being said about them, they're happy. I don't even need to see evidence. I just want to hear more people talk shit about this person. Why do you think Kino Casino exists? That's exactly the reason why, period.
I mean, I feel like... I mean, who here has not seen the God Pack thing? There are so many people might be here who haven't actually seen his God Pack video, you know? I feel inclined to show you how he behaved when he was trying to organize the God Pack thing, you know? So maybe we should fucking remind ourselves about the God Pack thing again, okay? hang on a second. So I feel inclined just to fucking show you this, okay? We can remind ourselves with the God Pack thing, okay? So hold on, let me find it for you guys. Fuck it, let me find it for you. I know it's a black screen, right? Don't worry. 2 seconds here. So some of you haven't seen it, so I feel like, fuck it, let's have you guys see it for yourselves, and you guys can come to your own determination. You know. Hang on, 2 seconds here. I'm just getting the right timestamp here. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready for this? Okay, are you guys ready for this? Here was Phil's God Pack video, okay? It's like 20 minutes into this or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, of course, I'll go 1.5. Here is Phil's God Pack video.
All right, so here we go. Remember, number one, every single pack of Mega Dream EX has potential to be a God Pack. Every single pack. So if this first card is a hit, it's a God Pack. In addition, tons of packs in this set have hits. We are due for a hit. So let's see what happens. Ready? All right, here we go. Oh my God. No, guys. I'm not kidding you. This is a God Pack. Guys, we're pulling a God Pack right now. Oh my God. I'm not kidding you. It's a God Pack. Holy shit. I'm about to put these down. I'm going to make a separate video for this.
And then he changed his mind and didn't make a separate video because people accused him. People would say they'd be accused of cheating. So there you go. So what do you guys think? You know, for people who haven't seen that, that was Phil's initial reaction to the God Pack. Okay, and he kept hyping up. Right before it happened, every single one of these could be a God Pack. Oh my God, it's a God Pack, guys! It's a God Pack. It's a God Pack, guys. Personally, I've seen better acting in Project 7. That's what I said at the fucking time. You know, so right, if I can go. But there you go. And yeah, as it went on, they kept hyping up the God Pack thing. Oh, it's a God Pack. Because look at this card. And look at this card, it's a God Pack. Because look at this card. This card's the best one of them all. Look at this God Pack card. It was just non-stop bullshit there.
This is like winning the fucking lottery of Pokemon. This is not a drill or a joke. We're pulling a God Pack in Pokemon right now. Because the first card can never be a hit. Never. Unless it's a God Pack. Okay? So I'm actually going to put this down. All right? And I'm going to stop recording.
It's funny how he knew immediately how it was hits card. Like, he hasn't got that card before, but he immediately recognised it was a card that was a hit. All other Pokemon packs he opens and he's very confused about, well, what the fucking Pokemons are, but he seems to understand perfectly all these ones.
Start recording fresh and do another video. All right? So this is amazing. Okay? I can't believe it. People are saying just do it. Okay, forget it. Well, you know what? Since people say no, keep recording so people know it's genuine, we'll keep recording. All right?
Yeah, it's because that'll fucking trick everyone to fucking believe in you being honest about it. Yeah.
We're about to have a God Pack. Seriously. So I'm going to scan every card here and we're going to see the value of each card. Here's what I'm going to do. Hold on a second here because I want to make sure that everything is not damaged. Let's get my sleeves. No, I'm serious now when I tell you. I never expected I would ever pull a God Pack in Pokemon, and we're about to do it. It has to be, unless this is a factory defect pack. When the first card's a hit, it's a God Pack, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put every card right into his sleeve, and we're going to scan and see the value of this pack. Okay, that's Numal.
So that was his reaction to the God Pack stuff. So make of that what you will. Do you think Phil was being sincere and genuine and honest about the God Pack thing? Do you think it was fabricated? Do you think it was real excitement? Do you think he was hamming up? You know, some people were saying, I mean, the fact that he kept implying about God Packs, so for 20 minutes he kept talking about fucking potential for God Packs, hyping up the potential for God Packs, and then it's like, oh, I'm not kidding, it's not a drill, we got a God Pack, and it's like, I don't know. To me, the most telling thing, it wasn't what happened at the time, it's what happened in the day or two afterwards. he was really hoping for mega numbers on that video that he uploaded for the God Pack. The fact that he never got big views for that fucking video, he was fucking raging. He was fucking pissed off at the fact that he didn't get massive fucking view numbers for this fucking video on his channel for the God Pack thing. And naturally, it wasn't his fault, it was our fault. Make of that what you will.
Get fucking screwed.
Thank you very much, Natarone, for the $5 super chat. That's a free space right there. Natarone says the pack is real. Japan Pokemon sets have a higher chance to have God packs. It's why Japan cards are cheaper than English. English God packs are rare. I mean, could it be a real card? I mean, I'm not saying. There's definitely potential. It's a very real God pack. I'm just naturally inclined to not believe a word Phil says, because he will quite literally lie about anything. You know, I cannot believe a single thing he says. Even if Phil was to fucking say something amazing happened to him, I wouldn't believe it. If he was to fucking say that something terrible happened to him, I wouldn't believe it either. You know, it's as simple as that. Because I just can't believe a single thing he says anymore. Because he will quite literally lie about anything for his own personal fucking benefit. But there we go. But whether it's real or not, it's not the question. But him being super upset the following day about not getting amazing views on that uploaded video, to me was quite telling, you know? He was really hoping for some huge numbers and huge boost to the fucking metrics and analytics and get some more ad revenue. He knows other fucking Pokemon card people who have God packs get like hundreds of thousands of views. He couldn't get that. He barely got 5,000 and he was raging.
Someone just tipped me $2 says the outsider thing you think makes sense. It's similar to when back in the day, non-gamers became gaming YouTubers like iJustine, etc. and were met with mistrust in terms of being legit. It's just the reverse with you now where you're in the outsider coming in. Well, I will say this, all right? I actually think that's an intelligent comparison. I want to say thank you for that comparison because I didn't think of it that way. However, I want you to understand, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. I'm not coming in and trying to be like, oh, well now because I was popular for something else, I now want to jump on the bandwagon and what's hot so that I can now carry over to that. Because sadly, I hate to say it, guys like, what the hell was that fucking guy's name? Who was making the ads, all gaming ads, even though he wasn't even a gamer, and then he made a gaming channel overnight. What the hell was his name? The guy who I got into an argument with because his ads were on my videos. You guys remember the guy who was doing that? Yeah, thank you, Toby Turner. That's 100% exactly the point that I was making back then. Here's a guy, all he does is make stupid comedy videos. He was known for a fucking video called Chicken and a Biscuit. It's just a song, Chicken and a Biscuit, Chicken and a Biscuit. It's for retards, okay? And he got prominently popular for that, and he does dumb comedy videos that aren't funny, but they're for dumb people, okay? And dumb people like them. All of a sudden, gaming videos can be monetized. This guy decides overnight, I'm a gamer. I'm now going to play games and do game playthroughs. And it's like, funny how you didn't do any of that before you could make money on it. And funny how he wasn't really a gamer who did playthroughs. He didn't play a game from start to finish. He just fucked around in a game for an hour or two, put out a video that was like a montage of it, and then was on to the next piece of shit content. Okay, he wasn't a real gamer. So real gamers were pissed because, number one, he was becoming prominent for gaming when he's not a gamer. He literally was doing shitty comedy videos under the guise of video gaming, even though it wasn't. Toby Games or whatever was his channel. Number two, sponsors were skipping over real gamers who busted their ass to get the following that they had gotten on YouTube, and were going to him to advertise their games. He was the guy, he got that ginormous contract with fucking EA to advertise Madden. Not a single person bought Madden because Toby Turner did a fucking ad about it, and that ad got spammed all over gamers' videos. So it was bullshit. He was a poser. He only did it for the money. He didn't give two fucks about any of it, and he tried to cash in, okay? Me getting into TCG stuff, I'm not trying to cash in. I'm not expecting to make a fortune doing it. I'm not trying to step on anyone else's toes. I'm not trying to even involve. I've separated myself from that community and said I'm not part of TCG. I do my own thing. I'm not a PokeTuber. All I'm doing is buying cards, opening them, and learning about them through you guys and enjoying that as supplementary parts of my content. I'm not looking to become a prominent TCG PokeTuber guy. That's not my goal. All right? I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. I'm not putting my fucking ads on other people's videos. I'm certainly not getting any sponsorship contracts that should be going to these people who do this full time. So I just want to make this abundantly clear. There's a big difference, but I totally understand the comparison. It does make sense, and I'm glad that you brought it to light because that, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I can totally see that. Spoderman did a $2 super chat. He says, can you hit the folks? Gaming isn't your strong suit. Can I what? Hit the folks? No, I won't hit the folks. That is true. Egglander said, the difference is you seemingly care about learning about these cards in the hobby. Toby didn't really care about gaming. He barely knew anything about gaming when he did the ads. He didn't give two shits about the games. He literally wasn't even talking about the games in his ads. He was acting like an asshole. Basically, he was like a fake Tom Green and acting like an idiot and pissing people off, and he was getting paid tons of money to do it by EA. It's like, what the fuck? Thanks, Spoderman, for $2. I have no idea what you were saying, though. All right. Some idiot tipped $1 and said something stupid, so I'm ignoring him. Okay. Exactly. You probably shouldn't be hitting your folks. Probably a bad idea.
We are 4 away. We're very close to our free space, so we're almost 3 away. If we get 50 likes, it's 2 free spaces, guys. Can we get 50 likes, please?
Bigfoot.
I don't beg any other way for free spaces. The only time I'll beg for fucking free spaces is to ask you guys to like the stream, please. 50 likes is 2 free spaces. It won't cost you a penny to do that.
News? No, I'm not up on Bigfoot news, okay? I'm on the fence about Final Fantasy Resonance. It comes out, what, October? I think it's a good game. It sounds like it's going to be good, right? We'll be done with Final Fantasy VI by then. I would like to play it, but the question is, would people show up for it and support it? I'm not so sure. I hope that they would, but I don't know if they would. You tell me, right? Resonance is a turn-based game. I don't know. Like Final Fantasy VI, thankfully, we have a few people who really like this playthrough and are supporting it in droves. I really appreciate that. I don't know if that's going to work with Resonance, but I would love to play Resonance to make this clear, okay? Did I? Phoenix the Maid said, isn't the crazy thing about the God Pack you open up the sealed box in the same video? I did? I don't think I did. I think we had already opened a pack. I'm almost positive we had already opened a pack. Cyber Elk, I do not think I saw your email about Pokemon, no. Unless, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I got so many emails. Let me get rid of this one. And this one. Get this crap out. I can't see my inbox right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Where is it? There. Okay, yes, I did see it. I have it. I didn't do anything with it, but I see that you did email me about it. But I didn't look into it yet. Okay. Cool. Okay. Am I excited for more Mario Sunshine Rage?
We've won. He just said excited. We've got another full house. And I am going to end it there. Because we've got a full house. So there we go. No more bingo. We're free now. Free is good. And he's just boring now. So 6 free spaces. And 6 squared stick off. There we go.
Full house. Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
1 more full house for the road. Fantastic stuff, need guys. Thank you very much for getting through all that. But here we go. We're done with the bad man. We got 1 more full house, and we can now just say sayonara to Phil. We're getting the fuck out of this bitch. Here we go. Let's go before we fuck off from Phil. We're doing no more bingo. We're just going to do marbles, and then we're going to call it quits. But let's see how the bad man's doing, shall we? Let's go to live DSP. We'll mute him first, of course. How's live DSP doing? Right now he's trying to push a massive watermelon along this
terrible.
bridge.
All his hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
That is Phil's arm flail. He's currently on $181 right now as support. Surely he's not going to fuck us up. Jesus Christ, man. It's a shame there's no fucking time limit for us. If there was a time limit for us, he'd be fucked, man, but not, yeah, look at that shit. Easy. And it's apparently that's too small. Whatever. Fucking hell. Done. Anyway, it's time for it's time for some more marbles. Let's celebrate our third full house here by getting our marble race, and let's see if someone else can win a potential prize on afterwards. So here we go. Let's get the marbles game built up once more. One more time.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Alright, calm down. Fucking angry. Right, let's pick our third course before I Facebook his wrath. Right, the third course is called Beautiful Magnificent Celebration, made by Pixie Plays Free. He's got a 26% elimination rate and an average finish time of 2.5 minutes. Let's fucking see what this course is like, and then let's play through it and see who gets to win it. So let's have a quick browse of the course. Is it really a beautiful, magnificent celebration? It starts off with a heartfelt message, I love you. Isn't that fucking cool? Take us. And the course is like this. We go up here, up the elevators, through here. We drop down here, we go through there. There's a thing here, there's some fucking hearts there. We go through here, we go for a little spin in this thing. Through here, down here, we smash into this, I guess. We go through a portal, and that portal will take us up here, I imagine. Yeah, and then we go through the shark thing, and then down here, and then down here, and down here, and down here, and down here. Fuck me, man. And we end up down here, and we go down this little spiral here, through there, and the finish line is right there. My world! Yeah, my world! Oh, fucking cringe. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, isn't it lovely? Yeah, oh, fucking, that's very sweet. Whatever. Let's start. On this beautiful, magnificent celebration map. I didn't realise how fucking bouncy this fucking thing was. What the fuck's this? This fucking shit's fucking gone mental. Fuck me. Yes, folks, we got a third full house victory, so we're doing a marble race now for a third full house. Just waiting to see which marble will get a good head start here, and it looks like Sunny's fucking marble's winning. Right, we'll keep a wee eye on Sunny as they... oh, they almost died. We got away with it. Lord Diaz, though, little happy feet himself, is into first place. They've been slowed down, no, but can they manage to avoid the spinner? They can, and Lord Diaz currently enjoying first place as they make the jump across the gap. And about to fucking get through this thing here, this bizarre thing. Narc, Kill 420 is gone, so Saxon's place, Grottic, Zarnok, Captain Murphy, Renner 12, Mistake, Messi, Aussie Gamer, and BST, ST390. We've got so many marbles that have died. What the hell happened? They got Sticky Man. Meanwhile, Lord Diaz is still in first place, having a grand old time. Twilight's trying to catch up though. And Hollywood Studios is overtaken. Lord Diaz is stuck. Lord Diaz got stuck. And they've been overtaken. Hollywood Studios is now in first place. Saw Senpai is trying to overtake. It's neck and neck between Sonic and Kel Denson. Why is one ball bigger than the other? Kel Denson, you got tiny midget balls. Kel Denson, is it cold outside? But Hollywood Studios in first place. Saw Senpai second. Sonic is third. And tiny balls, Kel Denson's in fourth place. Kel Denson's been so... Hollywood has been slowed down. And Saw Senpai has overtaken. Saw Senpai has the advantage as we go to the last couple of obstacles. Can I get a good exit from here? They've been slowed down. That could be very detrimental. But Saw Senpai manages to recover, and Saw Senpai has finished in first place. Well done, Saw Senpai. You are victorious this time round. Red Joshi in second place. Hothead Studios in third place. Lord Diaz headed up fourth. Brian A fifth. Josh Fraser sixth. Twilight Media Core seventh. Dreamder eighth. A Gang of Wolves in ninth, and Mercer in 10th place. Guess I've been Mookie, you're also tiny balls. Why are some marbles tiny balls? And Native Mamba's got a tiny ball as well, and so is Aton, and some of you, I don't know, some of you guys shrunk or some of them grew, I don't know. But there we go. Well done, Saw Senpai. For the victory there. Waiting for the last few marbles to finish. You guys won't finish. The fire shall consume you. Yeah, you may have a chance actually. Go on, blind daughter. And Shoei Taint and Zoso, can you guys get forward in time, London to finish? Shoei Taint is having a spin, but they should have managed to finish. Yeah, they're going to finish in time. They're good. Well done. But Saw Senpai is victorious, so their marble is the winning marble. As you can see in the finish time, just over 2 minutes. There we go. Other marbles that done quite well, of course. You can see here, Rabashank in 20th place. You got Barrymore Rice in 25th. Mookie, you were 30th for your tiny marbled self. Kel Denson, you're 41st with a tiny midget ball as well. Broside Phil was 29th. How did Kel Denson go from like 4th to fucking 41st? What the fuck happened to him? Sonny was doing quite well for the first, but ended up in 45th place. Warren, you're 57th place. Kulump, you're 65th. Vega 69th. Jade 72nd. Where am I? Did I die? I died! Bastard! But anyway, shit. But here we go. So I think I was the last marble to die as well, bastard. So there we go, and everyone else died. Quite a few marbles died. But of course the main important thing is who won, and Saw Senpai was victorious. So for the final time today, let's spin the wheel and fucking see what prize Saw Senpai has won. Will they win an intro shout out as well? Or will they win something else, like a marble ticket, or a Scottish soundboard pass? Saw Senpai has won a marble ticket. I'll take a wee note of their name right now. There we go. I'll add them to the list of marble ticket holders. You'll be able to cash in that marble ticket whenever they damn well please. So there we go. Righto, everyone, guys, thank you very much for joining me for a Sunday bingo. Originally, I was not planning to do a bingo today, but today I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it after all. So there we go. So sorry for the... I know it's kind of short notice. Some people weren't expecting it because I said in Friday I wasn't planning to do it, but you know, these things can change sometimes, so there you go. I do appreciate you guys coming by and dropping by to check out the bingo stream. Feel free to join me tomorrow as well, because also I'll be back tomorrow with some more bingo shenanigans and antics, but until then I'm going to wrap things up and I'm going to end things, I always end things, by playing today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I will catch you all later. Until then, goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.
I'm gonna fuck you up.